Intrigued by the way you're different from all I've seen. I should follow what the others say, but you're locked in me. Into your space, bring into your space, rush of adrenaline.
Hi cuties, how's it going? Hello, hello. How's life? Okay, first of all, guys, I am so sorry. I fully fell asleep. I don't know what happened today. I think I'm exhausted, to be honest with you. Like, to be frank, I think I'm genuinely, like, exhausted. Emotionally, physically, whole nine. I think I exhausted myself too with the yelling yesterday, low-key. But I hope everyone's doing good. Oh my god. Also, if I sound like horribly sick, it's just allergies. Anyone else allergic to grass? Because I am. But hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. 37 seconds my average holds. That's pretty impressive, Evie, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's very impressive. Thank you for being so early. My god. That's very sweet of you. How is everybody today? Let me say hello! Evie, thank you for being first. Thank you for daily thingamaboober. Enjoy your Sylus titty mouse pad. Taro, thank you for being second. Enjoy your daily thingamaboober. And Simotheus, hello. Thank you for daily thingamaboober. Enjoy your Xavier sticker. Hello, Lovey. How's it going? Hello, Anna. How are you guys doing? I hope you're all doing good. I just like, this is another thing of like, Tani needs community support time. Frankly. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm too big at the moment. Hold on. Why does my nose look so big today? I'm literally so tired. I'm like inflamed. Hold on. Let me make myself small. There we go. How is everybody? Tani needs support time. I really do. But you know what else needs support is the petition to bring Valko back. So if you haven't signed it, it's pinned on both YouTube and Twitch. So make sure you go and sign it. If you've signed it already, go send it to somebody. I think we're like 4,000 off 250k. So I'm just saying, if everyone sent it to like a couple other people, we'd be golden. Just putting it out there. Just throwing it out there for the people. You know what I mean? Here's the thing I was gonna ask. So we have, as a community, we have some lads cards to go through still. We have Xavier's Wonder in Wonder card, and we have a bunch of 4 stars, like Xavier's free card. I still haven't done it. And then the promise cards. So that is on the docket for today. If you guys want to go through them, I'm happy to pull them up. If you guys want to do some Elusios, whatever you want to do, I'm happy to do them. Again, I just want to make sure though that like it helps people boycott. Because here's the thing, I don't want to be like, oh, I'll open the game and play it if you guys want me to. But then I'm breaking the boycott, you guys are breaking the boycott. We're all breaking the boycott. So, I don't know, if it helps to have somebody else play it so that you don't play it, I'm happy to do it. If it's the thing of like, we're all breaking the boycott, maybe we don't. Maybe we just like yap and do something else. So I'll leave it up to the people on that front. Getting here before the mods pop up is like a badge of pride. That's funny. Let's see if you can beat the mod. Then you become a mod. That's how it happens. Then I adopt you as a mod. And I force you to do it for me. Hi Skadadame, how's it going? Hi Gobs B, how is it? How is it? Can you tell I literally just woke up? I literally woke up in a cold sweat at 9 PM and I was like, oh my god, I'm supposed to be streaming. Nice segue, thank you. That is my skill in life. And like and subscribe. Yeah, if you want my mom to be proud of me, then make sure you follow on Twitch. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, like the video, comment, whatever else. I don't know, man. Listen, I hate asking because it makes me cringe. But if you would not mind doing that, then my mom won't yell at me for not doing it. So that'd be great. Thank you so much. Cordia, thank you for doing the thingamaboober. Enjoy your Sylus titty mouse pad. Personally, I haven't opened the game in weeks. Good. Up for anything, just happy to hang. Honestly, I just want to hang out. That's why I come here. I just want to hang out. I've never ladded. Shout out. Don't now. Now is not the time to start ladding, you know? Make Tani mommy proud. Exactly. She's been very happy. Thank you guys, by the way, for helping me hit 900 on Twitch. That's very sweet of you. I think before deciding if you want to do cards, I'm sure you have some things to add. Yeah, there's a bunch of news. Should I pull up Twitter again? That's been a fun thing that we do, is pull up Twitter and see what happens. Haram, thank you for doing anything on my boober. Enjoy your Rose Quartz bracelet. I think we really went over the big thing yesterday, which was that allegedly a bunch of the people involved in this are kids. And here's the thing, I just want to reiterate that, like, that is not a sign to go and bully the children. Like, I don't think anyone would do that, but, like, just to be clear, as frustrating as it is, I know, to realize that, like, oh shit, my favorite game was ruined by children. It's also important to remember that at the end of the day, the kids probably didn't think of doing this themselves. They're probably organized by an adult. Those adults are the ones to really be angry at, because A, they're doing something horrendously wrong. B, they are allegedly, if this is true, they are grooming the children to do something, which is awful, we know. And grooming doesn't have to be for sexual purposes. It's literally like for doing something that they would otherwise not do. And they are vulnerable at the end of the day because they're kids, their brains aren't fully formed. That being said, just because they are kids, that doesn't mean they're like devoid of knowing right from wrong. I feel like at 11 we all knew right from wrong, hopefully. So, all that to say, don't go bully the children, but like, you know, remember that you're engaging with kids at the end of the day. Maybe just don't fight with them. Just ignore them and just keep doing what you're doing and spread love for Valko. And hopefully that will work. Apparently it is working. From what I've seen, the sentiment of the girlies over in China, they're saying that we're helping a lot by being so loud, which is awesome. So we just gotta keep being loud. That's it. That's it, really. I've been too bummed to interact with the game. Honestly, me too. I have to be for real. Like, anytime I look at it, I just get upset. And I think my Aurum Pass has expired now, or it will expire after today. For the first time ever since I started playing. I think I got it on day one. So that's like... It's sad, right? Like, I don't know. I don't want this game to, like, fail, obviously. I've been supporting it for, like, a year and a half. Or more at this point. I don't necessarily want it to do badly. I don't want EOS. Like, that for me, personally, is not a vibe. Like, I'm not like, oh yeah, fuck them. Like, I hope it all crumbles. That's not my personal take. I want it to succeed. I want it to do well. I want to go back to playing it, frankly, and being silly, goofy, and going, they're so handsome. That's what I want, right? So hopefully we'll get back there eventually. But in order to do that, Valko needs to be brought back into the game. Thank you so much. I'm in the game but not spending, so I can't really vote on that one. That's how I've been, like, boycotting, because I do... Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I did not realize how much I know monetarily how much I spend on this game because like I track it. I literally track every single penny I spend on the game. Like every time I spend money, I put it in an Excel sheet. So I know how much I spend, but I didn't know how much I spent, if that makes sense. And like looking at how much I have disposable income at the moment, I'm like, oh my god. Holy shit. I need to calm down. That being said, if and when Valko is returned, I will go back to being insane, so that's life. Hi Mimi, how's it going? Hi Mystic Princess, hello the Writer's Quill, hello Mark. Hi Kung Fu, hi Coco. Have I said hello to everybody? If I've missed you, then just smack me, figuratively. Hi Cordia. Pull up Twitter challenge. Don't bully the children. No. Hi Kage, how's it going? Thank you for everything in the Jay Moonstone, Palmstone. Adults rallying up children is crazy. Dude, you weren't here, Simi. You don't know. So, apparently, it came out yesterday because there were a bunch of news articles. We watched one of them on stream. I think maybe you caught, like, the end of it. There's a bunch of, like... A bunch of kids! Like, they're posting on their profile picture, like, I'm 11, so it's like... First of all, you're like 7 years deep in not supposed to be here. What the fuck? And then also there's like allegedly like a whole group of adults who are behind this whole thing. So they are allegedly telling the kids what to do and making the kids do stuff because the kids won't get charged. But then I'm like, are you dumb? Like, actually, like, are you dumb? Because like, obviously, like, they're gonna say, like, oh, it's not my, like, if, here's what I would do if I was the child, right? I would be like, oh, it's not my idea, this adult told me to do it. And then I would show them the messages of the adult telling me to do it. And the adult's gonna get in trouble. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. If you're a kid and some adult's telling you to do some crazy shit, tell somebody. Tell, like, a trusted adult. Genuinely, like, I was thinking about it, and like, angry as I am, if any of the kids who have done any of this stuff go to, like, if you understand that, like, you know, you've done something wrong, whatever else, if you're in trouble, please tell, like, the relevant authority figure, whether it's your parent, whether it's the police, whatever else, please tell them exactly who told you to do stuff. And, like, please, like, don't think of this adult who's telling you to do this stuff as your friend. Like, genuinely go and tell the police, like, oh no, it wasn't my idea, this adult told us to do this. Because the adult should not be telling you to do anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, just tell them clearly, like, this person was telling me to do this. It doesn't mean you're not gonna get in trouble because you did some illegal shit, but like, you know, tell them who was the mind behind it. Like, you don't have to, don't protect an adult. Adults know better, for sure. Adults should know better. Certainly more than an 11-year-old. Certainly more. At least tell your mum or something. Like, good lord. We're usually the ones ruining things for children, so no need for me to live up to the expectations of being a terrible adult. I don't know what you're doing. I think I'm a great, role model for kids, to be honest. Listen, all I do wrong is I swear like a sailor. Other than that, I think I've got a good head on my shoulders. But even then, like, I don't want kids watching me because, like, you're too young to be here. Go be a kid. Enjoy being a kid. Shit, I wish I could go back in time and be a kid again. I don't want to be an adult. You think I want to pay taxes? No. Jesus. I do, though. Don't get on my ass. I do pay my taxes. Too many. All I'll say is the adults involved in this, jail time. Allegedly, any adult involved in this, jail. Genuinely. Like, what the fuck are you doing? How's everyone doing today? I'm dry. To be honest with you, I'm so dry. I don't know what it is. I'm like super dehydrated. That's why I think I've passed the fuck out. I hope Infod will finally say something. I hope so too. I'm hoping they say something on the 29th. And here's the thing. I don't want to like arbitrarily set a day and like make myself upset again, but I have been thinking for a long time, like, the 30-day countdown of tickets ends on the 29th. So fingers crossed that's like a countdown type of situation and they say something on the 29th. Let's see. Raiden, hello, how's it going? First time no Aurum, kinda nervous. No, honestly, kinda nervous. Aurum Pass went kaboom, sure did. Tani PC funds be like, no, genuinely, I was like, I could probably buy the PC in like 3 months. What the fuck? Maybe not, actually. But surely like a much shorter amount of time. Not if Valko's back though. Tell you that much. It's so hard because monetary boycott is the only way to make our voices heard, but that comes with the risk. Yeah. The idea of it EOSing makes me sick though. I don't think it would, because the thing is, they have like a very clear path, right? And I genuinely think this. They have like very clear pathways. And I'll tell you, like, in my mind, from an external perspective, obviously I have no idea what's going on in Infold because I'm not actually the CEO. Very sad news for everyone involved. They have like very clear avenues to go down. Number one would be like they release Valko, everything goes back to normal, the kids are angry for like 2 weeks and then they get the fuck over it, right? Like, it's fine, whatever. To me, that's the ideal pathway. Like, you release Valko, you tell us what happened, you pop him back in the game, Bob's your uncle, we give you money again, everything goes back to normal. It's very nice and fun. The other option is they continue to not say anything at all and not put anything new in the game and just be quiet and like go this weird no contact route, like a toxic ex, which makes no sense to me. That would be the route to EOS in my opinion, because it's like, why aren't you, oh, we'll communicate better, and then you just don't say anything. Like, what the fuck? Like, if it turns out that there's no like gag order, there's no like 1 month hiatus that they had to go on, like nothing like that, that to me would be like, then what the fuck are you doing actually? And then the third option is that they go no Valko, try to go back to normal, and that also would be a route to like, maybe not EOS, but it would be like a very sad gameplay. Because they would lose the trust of like all the global players, a lot of people in China too, and they would ruin their entire reputation going forward, but which by the way is kind of ruined at the moment. Because that's the slow death, you're right, Wise. That is the slow death. The slow death is that they don't say anything, they turn their comments off forever, they just go back to normal posting the 5 guys. That's what I think would be like the slow death route. The quick death route is like, they don't say anything, they just like, you know, do nothing. That's the quick death. That's lads is over, right? The winning route is literally just release Valko, tell everyone who's mad about it to go suck an egg, and then like go off. So I don't really know why they're not doing the Valko route. It makes no sense to me. Like, why are we scared of 11-year-olds? I really don't understand that. I mean, the other thing that I was thinking today is a lot of people were saying in Discord, they were like, oh, they might wait for the schools to open. Now I have a real sincere question. Why are we waiting for schools to open? Why are we scared of children? Like, now we know they're children. Why are we scared of children? What the fuck are we doing? Like, who gives a fuck? I don't care. You think I'm gonna put my life on hold because a bunch of 11-year-olds threw a fit? No. What the hell? I don't give a fuck. And the thing is, I've seen a lot of people say on Twitter, specifically today, oh, why can't you guys just accept their decision? I'm gonna hold your balls when I say this. Why couldn't you accept the decision to release Valko? If everyone had accepted the initial decision that Valko's in the game, none of this mess would have come about. But now all of a sudden you want all of us to be quiet and like respect the decision. Fuck off. No. Shut up. Valko's only the first step in them showing us that they're listening. I agree, but I think that it's important not to get like sidetracked with the other stuff right now. I think that Valko is the initial plug that needs to be put in to stop the bleeding. Do you know what I mean? Valko's the gauze on the wound to stop the bleeding, right? Wow, having money is nice. No, literally. I track everything in Excel. That's some ENFP ADHD related stuff. Don't call me out like that, pilot. What the fuck? I'm also ENFP ADHD. What the hell? Oh, that Orem. Now he gone. Rest in peace, my Orem. He got hit by a bazooka. Back to being in Zayne. Okay, pegging king. He would like it. I needed the boys for my lady days. That's true. I was trying to find if anyone had like posted the secret times on an app that I could use. Low-key, I was like, should I just get YouTube Premium for like a month and then just listen to them there? Which honestly, I might do. If you're underage online, do not state your age, please. Oh my god. First of all, don't be on. I know it's so stupid to be like, don't be online, but like, don't be online. Don't be online. Don't talk to adults online. Trust me, as a kid who was online from the age of 11, don't be online from the age of 11, okay? Jesus. It's taken, I'm not kidding, like, it's taken a good 8 years of therapy. Like, that you need to be careful online. Shit can get traumatic quickly. Those adults are even aware that they're minors. That's why they're going after, like, targeting them. Because they know if they went to any other, like, adult, they'd be like, the fuck is wrong with you? No! They won't say anything until the 29th, and I don't know if they'll bring back Valko or not. That's the thing, that's where I'm at. I'm like, I know they'll probably say something on the 29th. What that thing is, I don't know. You know? I don't know what it is they're gonna say on the 29th, but they're gonna say something. Even if it's just, like, them telling the winners of the Caleb birthday contest. Like, I don't know what it is, but that's when they're gonna say something. My Orem's gone since 3 days, and I deliberately sent them an email to tell them I'm not spending anything until they bring back Valko, even on Raf's new myth, not a cent. Well, again, I think a lot of people are just, like, deciding Raf's new myth is coming out. We don't know, because they haven't said anything. So, like, everyone chill. We haven't heard anything yet about Raf. I would personally be pissed off if they drop Raf. I'm not spending money on it. And I love Rafayel. Like, I truly do. Like, before anyone is like, fake Raf main, first of all, suck my dick. I sleep with him every single day. Shut up, alright? But I have no desire to do that. Because, like, why are you hiding behind him? Stop. Like, that to me, like, if we really do think of these guys as real, that to me is so fucking disrespectful that I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing it. What the hell? Kids love stating their age online and it makes me want to scream. My parents drilled internet safety into my head. I lied to my bestie about my real name for 6 years because I can't shake the habit. Yeah, and like, honestly, I have to be honest, like, just be careful online, even as an adult, right? Because identity fraud is not a joke, Jim. Like, you have to be very, very careful online. You really do. If I wasn't too lazy to figure out how the fuck to VTube, I would have been a VTuber. Like, you have to be so careful with being online. It's scary. People are weird. People, like, go wild with it. They, like, take... It's like that thing when they say give an inch, they take a mile, right? Like, something like that. Where, like, you give a little bit and people push it way too fucking far. You just have to be careful, especially if you're a kid, because, like... Okay, in this situation, they're grooming children to do illegal acts. Let's just put it that way, sexual or otherwise. They're grooming children to, like, tell them to do all sorts of, like, weird and wild shit. Which is grooming, by the way. People are weird online, like, just chill. Just chill out. There's often intimidation involved. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think in this case, the way I see it from how these kids are acting, I think they genuinely believe, like, their friends are telling them to do stuff. And it's like, honey, they're not your friends, because your friends wouldn't tell you to do illegal shit. To be frank. And if they are, they're not your friends. The lack of internet safety in the younger generation. Oh, it's scary. We need the parents to step in. That's the thing. I mean, I'm kind of glad that, like, all the articles that I've seen have kind of come at this from an angle of it's your parents' responsibility and not from the angle of, like, oh, what's the game doing? It's not the game's responsibility to parent your children, because at the end of the day, they've done everything they can. They've done everything to say, like, don't you know, you need an ID to play this game, you need to be 18 plus, you need like facial recognition, real name verification, whatever the fuck. I think they have like a bunch of barriers in China before you can even get this game. So they've done everything, they've covered themselves legally on their end. Now it is literally just up to the parents to like sort out what the fuck their kids are doing. And it comes back to the same thing I was saying yesterday, where it's like, your kids are not our problem. Your lack of parenting I should not be suffering because of your lack of parenting. If your kids are being a menace to me, that's your problem. You are held responsible for their actions until they're an adult. And even when they are an adult, like I will still hold you in a lot of cases when a thank you for the follow, that's very sweet of you, thank you, Serafina. But in a lot of cases, when I see a fucked up, like, adult or, like, person acting stupid, I'm like, what did your parents do wrong? Your parents did something horribly wrong. Clearly. I don't know. At a certain age, it's like, okay, or something else went horribly wrong. But you can tell when it's, like, a parental issue has caused some problems in somebody. I wrote in the survey that I'm not spending any more money in the game until Valko comes back. I have been saying that to my VIP rep as well. I've just been like, listen, dude. Bring him back, I give you money. It's so simple. Give me Valko, I give you my bank account details. Like, what are we talking about? Unfortunately, the adults who groom them are very, very good at emotional manipulation and convincing them to stay quiet. I'm thinking of a certain toxic gossip queen. Oh, a certain ukulele wilder. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. No adult has any business being friends with a kid that's not related to them. There's no business. No business. There's no need. Like, I mean, listen, if like, I'm in the situation of being a content creator, albeit small, but if someone was to say to me, like, oh, I'm a kid and I love your videos, I probably wouldn't even respond to the comment, to be honest with you. I'd probably be like, oh, that's nice, thank you. But, like, I'm very clear that, like, I am not for people under the age of 18. I do not want children watching me. I am not here to parent your kids. Like, I think I make it abundantly clear. Like, if you find your kid watching me and you're not happy about certain things that I say, again, that's your problem. Because I have said I'm not suitable for kids. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to parent your children for you. YouTube is not a babysitter. You need to sort your own shit out. And I'm talking to the adults now. You need to sort if you're gonna have a kid, you need to be responsible enough to look after that kid. And if you're not, then that's your problem. That's not anyone else's problem, frankly. And I can be blunt like that because I'm talking to another adult. Okay? I don't give a shit. If you have children, that is your responsibility to look after them. Fully. I'm pissed off. Being an adult sucks. Yeah, why do you want to be an adult so bad? It sucks ass. The loss of kid-friendly spaces online have been disappearing over the years. I mean, listen, I used to be on Club Penguin and there were definitely some weird fucking adults on there too. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's never been safe online, but you have to learn how to keep yourself safe. And that is something that we were taught in school, and I just seriously wonder, like, do teachers assume that kids don't need to be taught that? Because they do. Now more than they did when I was a kid, for sure. Belle, hello, thank you for daily thingamaboober. Enjoy your read diffuser. Lavender. Maybe drink? Simi, I don't drink. I mean, adults in general ruin things for kids. I still haven't forgiven adults for ruining Beanie Babies by turning a child's toy into speculation markets, and I'm an adult now. I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, but now it's also the flip side of, like, kids are ruining things actively for adults, too. But that is, once again, like, the adult's issue of, like, raise your kids properly. I don't know. It's not my fucking problem. I'm glad I got to be a kid without Insta beauty standards and all that shit. Yeah, but I mean, like, we grew up in the era, I'm assuming you're my age, we grew up in the era of, like, heroin chic, which was just as damaging. Like, I remember seeing, like, at least when I was growing up, all the models were, like, white, blonde, blue-eyed, and impossibly thin. And, like, really tall, too. And for me, who's, like, an Indian, short, tan skin, black hair, brown eyes, I was like, oh, shit. Damn, I'm ugly. But that's not true, right? Like, I think I think we all had damaging things that we saw growing up. Albeit, yeah, now it's like a lot more accessible for kids, I guess, but it's always been a thing. It's always been there. But again, it's up to parents to teach their kids, like, no, you're beautiful even if you don't look like these people. And it's also up to, like, you know, I don't know, it's up to the adults in people's lives to be like, it's not real. You know? I don't know. I really do just think it's a parenting issue. The more of this I see, I'm just like, I really think that this is just a full-blown parenting issue. Luna, thank you for the thingamaboober. Hi Daria, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. There's Eva's sketchbook empty. Enjoy your sketchbook empty! I'm so confused. I see posts implying more people want Valko, then I see posts saying there's a lot of antis, and whenever I see anti-posts I get so sad. Don't let it ruin your mood. I think, like, it's easy to focus on the negative, and I think humans do that, just generally. We focus on the negative, right? That, from what I've seen, there's a lot more, there's a lot more people who are pro-Valko, and also the people who are pro-Valko tend to be older. I have to be honest. Like, I think I see primarily a lot of people who are, like, 25 plus. Like, we have jobs. We're, like, very jaded adults. Like, I don't know. I see a lot of people who like him are older, and a lot of people who don't like him are younger. And that makes sense, because he's not meant to appeal to children, because children shouldn't be playing the game. So it makes sense, right? I haven't seen many antis, to be honest. I know they're there, and, like, I have seen people respond to them. But then again, you gotta remember that people like trolling. People like rage baiting. People will come up with, like, 25 different accounts to rage bait, and it's all one guy in their basement. And also, kids have a lot more free time, because they're on summer vacation right now, and they're bored. So, like, I don't have time, frankly. To be honest with you, I don't have time to sit there and tweet constantly 24/7 365. I don't have the time for it because I work a full-time job, and then I stream afterwards. But kids have nothing else to do. So if you see people, like, tweeting all day and, like, spewing shit about Valkos, honestly, if you see how many people love Valko and, like, are very open about it, that should make you feel even better, because it's like, shit, all these people who are, like, old, and have full-time jobs, and, like, they don't have time, still, despite that, there's 7 million posts about Valko right now. Like, that should keep you, like, oh my god, people are passionate, right? So, they literally have 2 games in development. I've seen people say this, and honestly, I'm on the same boat of, like, if they don't say anything about this situation, if they try and sweep it under the rug, no one's gonna trust any of their, like, I don't think they understand from, like, a business perspective that, like, now they've done this with Infinity Nikki, they've done this with MLQC, now they've done it with Love and Deepspace. Once is a mistake, twice is a bad coincidence, 3 times is a fucking pattern. Like, even me, I am kind of side-eyeing the company, because I'm like, how do you have 3 games that are, like, well-loved, like, they're so well-made, like, they're incredible, innovative, they're amazing, and you fuck them up every single time? Like, at a certain point, that is just a management issue. To be honest with you, like, I'm sorry if that's, like, very blunt, but, like, 3 times? You're gonna fuck it up 3 times? Like, does no one in there have, like, business sense? I don't understand. How do you fuck it up 3 separate times? Like, it's a pattern. And then if they release a new game, no one's gonna fucking play it, because they're gonna be like, we remember what happened to Infinity Nikki, we remember what happened to MLQC, we remember what happened to Love and Deepspace, we're not fucking playing your game. And people will literally, like, the thing is, I don't think people understand, gamers are like, we hold grudges, right? Gamers hold grudges. We do. That's just how we are. no one, people are gonna be in their comments for the rest of time being like, they fucked up 3 of their games, they'll probably fuck this one up too. Like, play it if you want, but I wouldn't give them any money, because, like, my god. If you need a case study, go check these 3 out. Like, I honestly think that in order for their company to survive, and their reputation to, like, have some semblance of, like, we're not fuck-ups, sorry. I'm just gonna put it this way. We're not fuck-ups. They have to release Valko. There's no other way about it. Because the thing is, like, I think a lot of people view these guys in this game as idols, or, like, do you know what I mean? Like, they see them not as game characters, which is weird to me. But they don't see them as video game characters. Like, to me, this seems like they were expecting the response of, like, an idol who was pulled from debuting the month before he was meant to debut. And it's like, no, he's a pixel man with content that was created that my money went towards. And now you're flushing my money, my hard-earned money that I gave to you because I believed in you, you're flushing it down the drain. I don't fucking think so. Put him back. If that's a spider crawling on my foot, I'm gonna affect trouts. Hello Helena, how's it going? Hi Starfish. I hate to say I'm so tired, don't log in and stuff like this, and I feel pity about parent situation. I don't feel any pity towards parents. If your children are fucking up, you gotta figure it out, babe. Only 18 plus on this stream, thanks. Actually, only 25 plus, I changed my mind. Dude, listen, here's the thing. I was in adult spaces as a kid. I'm not gonna pretend I wasn't, alright? I was poking my nose where I shouldn't have at the tender age of 12. I really was. I was reading all sorts of fan fiction on the internet. I was on Tumblr. I was writing fan fiction, frankly. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't make a mess for other people. Because I was like, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm gonna keep my fucking mouth shut. So... Hi, Ioana, how's it going? Hello, souls. Little pumpkin. That's very cute. DNI if you're under 25 and over 7. Over 40. I'm pretty sure I have people over 40 who watch. Don't isolate my girlies. The first time I heard the term heroin chic, I went, oh! Realizing so much of my childhood pop culture was fucked up. Yep. Thank you, Lovey. That's very sweet of you. It took me a long time to be, like, a little bit confident about myself. Because, again, like, when you compare yourself to, like, tall, thin, blonde hair, blue-eyed people, and you're like, oh, I don't look like that. Oh, God. But now I'm like, nah, I'm alright. Trying to watch Project Runway in 2026 is woof. I love that show, though. I love that show. I really do. It's fucking orange. What do you mean blood orange? She's so pretentious. It's fucking red. Hello, dear to the heart. Don't give up. Don't give in. Absolutely not. And listen, like, we are doing a really good job. Like, just so people don't feel hopeless, we are doing a really, really good job. It's not a case of, like, you know, we're not doing well and, like, it's pointless and whatever else. Whatever happens, you should all be very proud for speaking up for something that you believe in, and don't let it disappoint you if on the 29th they don't say anything about Valko. Don't let it dissuade you at all. I mean, for me, I've said, like, if I've set the boundary in my brain of, like, I need them to say something on the 29th, but if they don't, like, I'm not gonna stop. I have justice sensitivity and I'm autistic and this is my special interest. Like, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up. Like, I'm really not. I will just make a new date and be like, alright, so you didn't say anything today, I'm gonna keep going till the 1st of September. If you're waiting for the brats to go back to school, I'll be here, bitch. I'll be sending you gifts of Valko. All day, every day. You think I won't? I will. Imagine being over 40 in 2026. What an unk. Don't be mean to my over 40s. They're great. Daria, that's very sweet of you. Thank you guys. You guys are my safe space. You think I'm this comfortable yelling like this in public? No. I'm only like this because you guys are cool. My Twitter timeline is full on pro-Valko. Me too. The only anti-posts I've seen were from pro-Valkos interacting with them. Which, by the way, don't do, because a lot of them just want attention. Kids or not, like, a lot of people just want attention. So, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Who cares? Starve them of attention and they'll die. You know what I mean? They'll die, they're figuratively, not. Moving on. 27 is so unk. I'm an old lady, I like men that look like men. I'm a young lady and I like men that look like men. I don't want like a kid. Ew. Every once in a while my TL will have an auntie that always saying the meanest things. Really? I haven't seen any. And the ones that I have seen, with all due respect, and listen, this is just my personal opinion, if you're an auntie and you get offended by this, good. They're fucking stupid. Like, every time I see any of their arguments, I'm like... Okay. Let them kids go to the mines. The kids yearn for the mines. They really do. What happened to Minecraft? Isn't that what kids were playing? Like, go back to that. Why are you playing Love and Deepspace? By the way, why are they playing Love and Deepspace? Like, I'm 27. I can't watch. Like, I literally, to this day, if I try and watch Rippling Blossoms, I'm sitting there like this. Like, I'm a full-blown adult woman, and I cannot watch some of these Kindles, because I'm like, oh my god. How are you 12 and watching them? How? What the fuck? I would use Valko's tail as a fidget toy. I'm getting really tired of our side's toxic positivity and being so timid to be bold or engaged. They keep policing any effort to be an actual boycott or protest. I haven't seen any of that. I'm curious what you're referring to. What's weird is the negative aspect of all of this seems to be in private chats, coordinated flooding, and offline harassment. I've never really seen a conflict go from online to off so quickly or confusingly. Well, that's because, in my opinion, if it's all children, they don't really have that, like, part of their brain yet that's uninhibited? Or, like, controls their what is the frontal cortex is, like, your decision-making of, like, oh, this is a bad thing to do. And kids don't have that. Actually, it's not actually like developed. People with ADHD too, but I think that's kind of a cop-out when people say that. I have ADHD, cripplingly. I know right from wrong. I don't give a shit. Learn, bitch. What are you talking about? But a lot of kids who don't understand that it's wrong, and they are very impulsive. Yeah, thank you, guys. A lot of people who are very impulsive, they will just go offline and be like, why don't we just go to the office? And it's like, because that's stupid and wrong. Like, you shouldn't do that. What? The fuck? I saw someone called a 20-year-old unk recently and I was like, good god. So what is grandpa then? 25? What are you talking about? Most recent new drama is the debate about whether or not to post on any future post Love and Deepspace name, and how dare we post on another ally's post. Sorry, it's a boycott. I don't give a fuck. Like, listen, once again, I love Rafayel. I sleep with him every day. Shut up. If Rafayel's myth is what's next, you best believe you're pretty little behind that I am gonna be all up in their comments spamming that Valko biting my finger gif. You think I give a fuck? No. Don't hide behind Rafayel. I don't give a shit. Don't hide behind Zayne, for Christ's sake. If they'd posted Zayne's heartfelt gift trailer, I would be the same way. I would be all up in their business. Like, you forgetting someone, babe? Like, what's happening? Yeah, I think you're confused. Oh, Valko looks different in this card. Interesting. Like, you think I'm gonna stop? No. It's actually 4? They've done this 4 times? Who's making decisions at Infold? Like, genuinely. Hello? Lock in! What the fuck? Posting our dissatisfaction and demand for Valko's return is to be expected, let alone encouraged, as Infold continues to fail to communicate or respect their consumers, especially global. I agree. These OG5 aunties are just out of touch with reality. They blame anything and anyone with their deranged empty arguments. Just ignore them. Not worth our time. I agree with ignoring them, to be honest. It's hard. Like, I also find myself wanting to argue, but then I can't reply to people on Twitter, so I don't. Which, by the way, if you've tweeted at me and, like, I haven't replied to you, or I quote tweet, it's because I literally cannot reply. Like, there's no way for me to do that. So, if you want a response from me quickly, you can DM me, but, like, I also probably won't see that. I'm sorry. This game is my dopamine source. I love Valko so much because I don't want to lose all these feelings. I know, I don't want to, like, stop playing the game. I'm really sad that I'm, like, not enjoying it at the moment. I want to go back to enjoying it, you know? I still haven't forgiven BioWare for Mass Effect 3's ending. Game of Grudge is real. I don't know what that is, but like, yeah, we hold grudges to hell and back. Very idol culture, very. Hi Queen, how's it going? A fight doesn't stop, it never stops. Sign the fucking petition, guys. It's pinned. Go sign it. And if you signed it, send it to a friend. Sign it on a different email. I don't care. If they're gonna make like 25 million bot accounts to do shit, we can do it too. Who gives a fuck? Don't do that for legal reasons. But send it to your sister or your mom or something, I don't know. My issue is our side's like giving in to them and discouraging anyone else from posting. I'll be honest, dear, I don't think that like, I don't think they're pro Valko people. I think they might be antis. Because again, like you gotta remember, like antis can also put Valko as their profile picture and be like, yeah, I love him, haha. But if they say some sus shit like that, it's like, no you don't. Shut up. Just go do what you want anyway, who gives a shit? That's the parents' responsibility. It all goes back to parental units, not parental uniting. I'm not claiming parents will know everything because kids will find a way around it, but it's still not random people's fault. It's not my fucking fault. Like, listen, you need to watch what the fuck your kids are doing. I don't give a shit. And if that offends you, I don't care. Like, watch what your kids are doing. I don't know what to tell you. And a lot of people, like, here's the thing, okay? Not to glaze my mom again, but like, a lot of people are like, oh, but they're busy, they don't have time, whatever else. My mom, I'm gonna glaze my mom. My mom worked a full-time job my entire life, and my dad was a taxi driver, so he was also working like 13, 14 hours a day. And you know what? They both managed to give me attention. They both managed to like spend time with me. They were both very active in raising me. They were both very present. They were both very interested in everything that I did. It's literally not an excuse. If you have, and they wanted children, to be frank. Like my mom especially, she really wanted to have me. Because I'm awesome, why wouldn't you? But if you want to have children and you have children, you find a way. You find a way to give them attention and to spend time on them and look after them and put your budussy into looking after them, right? There is always a way that you will, and it's tiring. I know it's tiring. Like, I see my parents now, like my mom, I see her now and I see how tired she is. But then, like, she really did. She really gave everything to, like, make sure I was raised properly. And that's a good parent, right? And I'm very lucky. But if you want children, then you have to be prepared to do that. And if you don't have the time, and you don't have the energy, and you don't have the resources, don't have kids. Don't do it. You don't have to. Don't. If you can't look after them, don't. Sorry to be the one to tell you that, but like, then don't expect other people to parent them for you. Because yeah, it takes a village, for sure, but like, at the end of the day, they're not my kid. I'm not gonna look after them for you. That's your problem. You need to be the one who's like, driving the bus. I can be on the bus helping you out, but I'm not driving your damn bus for you, okay? Drive your own bus. Look after your own kids. Not the Project Runway quote. Project Runway gave us Christian Siriano, and I can't thank them enough for that. He's not the one that said it's fucking red, is he? Because whoever that diva was, I love him. You can't randomly have an app as big as Lads on your device, on your kid's device, if you were checking on them and not notice. It's number one! It's 80 gigabytes! Like, what the fuck do you mean? Oh, I didn't know. Look at the screen time! Hello? If I ever have children, won't. They're never gonna see a screen. Oh my god, hell no. I'm buying them a Nokia brick. On the disrespectful thing, I've been saying they want reverence, but keep using the word respect. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit lost. Social media algorithms are fed off what gets responses, which is largely negative stuff. I agree with that 100%. Interact with what you want to see. I am very comfy with the block button. Can we get Tani playing Minecraft? I didn't like it, to be honest. I've tried it. I got bored. I have tried it. I played it for like... My best friend in university was very into it, so I tried to play it for her. I could not get into it. Me with Xavier in the fountain? What's he done in the fountain? Valko's tails and ears have to be so soft and snuggly. I need to pet them. I know. Prefrontal cortex, thank you. Lack of impulse control too. Yeah, like they're like, oh yeah, I'll just go to the building. Don't go to the building. Hey, don't do it. Don't do that. You'll get arrested. Stop. I just don't get why they want to cancel Valko so bad. Keep him cancelled. He's so cool. That's what I don't get. Like, why are you specifically targeting this guy? Like, what the fuck did he do? He's just out here drinking chocolate milk. Like, what the fuck? And the thing that's so funny is, like, does Infold truly think that, like, they're just gonna be like, oh, psych, he's not in the game anymore, and we're all gonna be like, oh yeah, no, you're right, who the fuck is Valko? I saw him, bitch. I saw him, I heard him, I fell for him. Give him to me! Thank you. Pretty sure some aunties don't even care about Valko at all, they just do it to get attention. Oh yeah! Like people who rage bait do? Yeah! That's what they do! They don't give a fuck, man. I'm getting so pissed off. I'm so mad. I don't like being angry. If anyone has ever met me outside of this situation, I'm a pretty chill guy. I don't like being annoyed. I'm pissed! We all care about our pack and we love Wolf Boy. You know what? If you told me last year, Tani, next year you're gonna be unironically saying my wolf pack, I would have laughed in your face. If you told me that I would have spent my entire birthday, my 27th birthday, on Twitter, fighting for the rights of a wolf man, I would have laughed you into next week. And yet here we are. That's exactly what I'm doing. I don't understand the idea of not commenting under a live post. I will be, I don't give a fuck. Rafayel will be cheering me on. What do you mean? He'll be like, yeah, fight, babe. Yay. Rafayel's not reading it.
They're not real.
Sorry to be the one to break it to you. They're pixels. And the thing is, like, if you are so happy with Valko being deleted, right? Like, let's be honest. If you are really, like, pleased with that concept, just remember, like, he's code. Just like your favorite ally is code. They can delete his files too next week. If someone else is like, actually, I don't like Rafayel anymore. They'll be like, okay, cool. And then delete him too. Then what will you do? Cry? Yeah. Yeah. We're talking to the company. Yeah, dude. You know what good came from this situation? I have a lot of free space on my phone now. I have a lot of money suddenly. That's like the good thing about that. I'm like, damn. Maybe I do make a decent wage. What the fuck? Tani doesn't know how to use Twitter. She's too unk for that. Oh, you didn't see me back in the day, babe. You didn't see me back in my heyday. No, I am too unk. I don't know how to use most social media. I literally only know how to stream. That's like the one thing I know how to do. And even that, like, we've seen how busted my streams can get. The good that came from this is I am currently able to triple fist games. I'm gonna need you to clarify what the fuck you're talking about. Why are you fisting a game? Hello? Does an Asia server switch to the next day? Does anyone know if we got a banner? I don't think that happens yet. I can check for you though. I'm not on Asia server, but let me check. Let me check with my girly. God, I hope not. I'm not seeing anything. No. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Nothing yet. OG5 or F5 is crazy. We legit know half of lads' Twitter hates Caleb's guts. Suddenly everyone forgot about that. They were like, oh, we like Caleb now. We have a new target. Because they think Valko's taking away from their ally banner time-wise, they want to have only banners and MS for their ally and nobody else. But they're dumb. That's not how game development works. Barely even cared about Lucio. I haven't done any Lucio. No spoilers for ME3. I'm playing it right now and I want Tani to play it. I need that. You know the good thing about this is I might be able to get the PC soon and then we can just play other games. I think that's the only good thing about this. I genuinely don't understand how they messed up this bad. Like, there are so many better options that will make them money. Like, damn, I thought they would be smart. I know, like, what the fuck are they doing, dude? Like, it's so easy. You literally, I'm not kidding. Any company would be living the fucking dream if they had millions of people saying,
I will give you money. Just give me the wolf. I will give you $500.
Like, that is every company's wet dream. People begging to pay them. So hello, give us what we want, we'll give you money. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? If every single person out there who was asking for Valko back gave $5, right? In one day, they would make at least $500,000. If not, millions in one fucking day. They would make more money than they probably have ever made if they literally just put him back. What are we doing? I want to see Valko on the swing. I know, he's so cute. That's why I'm even more disappointed when it's a Caleb main. Caleb or Sylus. Like, I don't understand how you can like Sylus and read his cards. And I'm saying that as someone who fucking loves Sylus. I have shed real tears in real life over that's funny. I have shed real tears in real life over the fact that he's not real. Okay, I love him so much. I've read his lore. Why are you, as a Sylus girly, doing to Valko what everyone did to him in his myths and like in his whole life? Like, Sylus's whole thing is people misunderstanding him and saying that he's super evil and like he's a horrible person, and he's not. Like, that's the whole thing, is he is a really nice guy, but people misunderstand him because he looks scary, or he looks like, you know, he's so misunderstood. They literally like fabricate his sins and celebrate his death, and that's literally what people are doing. And I'm like, how can you call yourself a Sylus girly and then do the thing that everyone in his story did to him that you cried over? Like, what are we talking about? Did you read anything? Hello? If you had time to put a child into the world, you must have had time to know what your child's doing online. 5 minutes. It literally takes 5 minutes to be like, hey, what you doing? What you working on? Not gonna say anything about ME3's ending, don't worry. They did listen to feedback and made some changes. Okay, that's good. Are you more like your mom or more like your dad? I look like my mom. I feel like I do have a lot of my dad's personality though. I have my dad's autism. So it's like a crazy thing to say. It's true, but like, I do have that. I'm more like I'm just me. You know? I'm like a rare breed. Every ally that came out after OG3 literally went through the same hate. I'm pretty sure, like, even the OG3, wasn't there beef between, like, Zayne and Raf mains back in the day? Like, I'm sure I've read that somewhere. That they've always had a problem with somebody. There's no shame in not having kids. I don't give a fuck what you do. Like, if you have kids, if you don't have kids, I don't give a fuck. Just if you have them, look after them, man. Don't make me do it. Hi, Sarah. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Christian was the first guy. I think I know him. Is he like he's like shorter. And he had like the swoopy haircut and glasses. I think I know who he is. He's very cool. And there are parental controls on phones, are there not? There sure as shit are. People treat kids like property. If they actually cared about kids, adoption would be more frequent. But no, some people just want kids because of patriarchy. I've always said if I can't have kids or if I don't meet somebody, I would adopt a kid. I would love to. I adore the ME trilogy. ME2 is just such a good game. It's the only one of the three that I actually completed on Insanity difficulty. I loved it that much. Insanity difficulty sounds hard. He has a research facility, bro. Like, that's so cool. He's epic. Like, who the fuck cares? Just let him breathe. As we say in my homeland, kids grow up like grass for situation when parents don't pay attention to them. Wait, what does that mean? When I finish ME3, I'll restart a whole new playthrough for sure. Oh, it's that good? Simi, can you just play it and I just yap over it? Can we do that? You know, like, sometimes people get, like, their boyfriend to play the game and then they just, like, talk over it. Can we do that? Except Simi's my boyfriend now. Infold have Valko amnesia. That's funny. They forgot about him, but we don't. Yeah, like, you think I'm gonna forget? You put, like, the sexiest man in the world in front of me and you're like, psych. I'm gonna remember him for the rest of my life. I'm gonna have, like, his photo in a fucking locket. Like, what are you talking about? Shut up, man. You think I'm gonna give up? No, you dropped like the most perfect person in front of my eyeballs and were like, no! Hello? I just keep thinking about all of the DIY and fan merch that people have been doing to show how much we love and want him. Like, they could have made lots of money in the span of a month. Dude, if they drop Valko plushie now, $1 billion product. They are unfortunately not real, but Infold is. Correct. I did a Paragon and Renegade playthrough of each game. I feel like this is not something I'm meant to understand. Not addressing the company out of respect for a fictional character they created is insane. I don't give a fuck about respecting them. Where was the respect for, like, my time and energy and money and all of this stuff? Like, you literally, and now I am addressing Infold a little bit, you literally let broke children, who are broke because they're children, tell you how to run your business, and in doing so, you hurt all of the people who have actually been supporting you. Like, now there's a lot of reports of, which apparently this is like a crisis management thing, and like, I personally, even though I worked in a corporate job, I never had to do this and I never saw this because I wasn't client facing, I was internal facing. But apparently now they have customer service representatives, but this is apparently normal practice, I don't know. They now have customer service representatives reaching out to whale players in China and saying like, oh, we noticed that you're not playing the game. Can you give us some feedback? So you understand that you're losing revenue, you fucked up. That I think they're trying to gauge like how many people wanted Valko versus how many didn't. But that should have been the thing from the start. That should have been a, it shouldn't have been, you know what? It shouldn't have even been a question. It should never be a question of like, they weren't apologizing necessarily. They were more just literally asking for feedback. It wasn't necessarily like oh, we're so sorry about the situation. It was just like, oh, we noticed you're not playing. What happened? And a lot of them are like, well, you took Valko away. What do you mean? But like, Infold literally listened to the vocal minority who were kids who aren't spending money clearly because, by the way, their revenue currently has gone from like making $1 million, $2 million a day to 40,000. I don't think you understand how severe that drop is. Like, if you look at the revenue chart, it's like going up and down and up and down. And a lot of people have said, oh, there's no new banner. Even when there's no new banner, people are buying Aurum passes. They're spending money to top up and buy outfits. Like, people are always spending money in the game. And I will tell you, as someone who does spend money on the game, you'll find something. You'll find something if you want to. You'll find something to buy and support in the game. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down. And currently it has crashed to a level that they have never seen before. Even like upon release, I think this is the lowest daily income it has ever been in 3 years. Or for 2 years, however long it's been out. Which is crazy. But because they listened to the vocal minority who were like, we're not gonna pay if you don't take Valko out the game. And they were like, oh my god, okay. And then they took Valko out the game. Hey, where are those people now? Where's your money now? You listened to them. Why aren't you making money now? Because they were lying. Because people lie. How are you $1 billion company and you don't understand that? It really baffles the brain. I'm like, I understand that so much has gone on behind the scenes probably. And there's so much like that we also don't know. But how the fuck do you not like stick? That's why I don't think that like I don't think like them taking Valko out the game would be a smart business decision. And that's why I have this like weird calm and knowledge of like, I am annoyed, but I'm like, I know they're probably gonna put him back. And if they don't, then they are just genuinely stupid. Like, there's no other way about it. Like, if you don't put Valko back at this point, you might genuinely just be bad at business. Because where the fuck is your money gone? It's gone because the people who want Valko were the people giving you money. And you didn't listen to the people who actually gave you money. You listened to a bunch of broke teenagers who were like, we're not gonna pay you. And look what happened. Like, if supposedly these OG5 girlies are so rich, where the fuck are they? Where are they? They're not. They're not playing your game. They're not real. You listen to a bunch of voices who are lying, and you fucked yourself. Which is so stupid. It's bizarre. Like, I understand the pressure of being like or I can assume, I don't understand, but I can assume that the pressure of being like so huge and under so much scrutiny is probably very, very intense. But you have to believe in your own product. If you don't believe in your product, how the fuck are you gonna sell it to anybody? Because now, like, when to be honest with you, and I thought this at the time of Valko's release, I thought they were very insecure in how they released him, because I was like, I've never seen them do this before, where they're like doing back-to-back trailers and they're doing like a lot of promotion for him. I was like, why are you pushing him so heavily? What is happening? And even at the time I was like, this is weird, but like, okay, I guess this is like a new thing they're trying. But it felt very insecure, and it does. It feels extremely insecure, and the sad thing is, you didn't have to be. You literally didn't have to be. The same way that you weren't insecure about Sylus, the same way you've never been insecure about any of the other banners or content or anything. Why were you so insecure? If you've made something that you believe in, put it out. Stop being insecure. You're a $1 billion company. You clearly have people who believe in you. Why the fuck do you care about making everyone happy? Just trust that the people who support you are going to support you. And just put out the thing that you wanted to put out. Put out the thing that you spent money on. And not your own money, investors' money and players' money. You spent money to develop him. Put him out. Why are you like hiding? I don't understand. It's so stupid. You're playing 4 at once. That's crazy. Mystic Messenger, Persona 4 Gold, and Love Island game. Kinda an episode when I feel like it. Man, I miss episode Loki. I don't need a banner right now. I just want Valko back. Like, I don't give a fuck about a banner. Who cares? Just put him back in the game. Why are you not fisting games? I doubt there's anything. I haven't seen anything. I feel like Twitter would have exploded. I'm not gonna give them $500. Calm down. I would. I can't be meeting games either. I feel so bad. Oh. I'll give them $5 for sure. Tani threatening Infold with money as they act deaf. Like, now they're reaching out to be like, oh shit, all our money's gone. Why? Can you not see? Hello? The fuck? The furries were ready to spend money. They don't understand. Bro, furries have money! Do you know how much money those suits cost? Like, Jesus. I know a lot of people save for them, but people save for the things they believe in. Like, I save money to spend it on fun stuff. I literally have like a wants bucket every month where I'm like, oh, okay, this is the money I spend on all the things that I want. Not necessarily things I need, like bills, not necessarily. I have a savings fund. I have a, if you want to know budgeting hack from Tani, I put 50% of my income away, and that's my needs, so bills and everything like that. And then I have 30% for stuff that I want, and then 20% for like extra savings. And I make sure I take 70% of my income out every month. And then 30% is just there for like me to have fun. And that's how I live. But suited to adjust your needs. I live at home, so I don't have as many expenses. That's my budgeting hack, people. But no, like, I'm not even a furry. I don't like furry. Like, I like the furries. Don't get me wrong. Nicest people in the world. I'm not a furry. I don't, like, the ears didn't really do anything for me personally. The ears and the tail actually put me off more than anything else. But his personality is so perfect that I literally was like, fuck it, I'll become a furry for him. I'm howling for love too, babe. What are you talking about? He's hot as shit. What do you mean? It looks like Infold's been cursed, but we still want to pay them. So insane. Like, if they drop Valko, I will pay them. Right now. Like, I'm not kidding. I'll do it live. I don't give a shit. 249.03? What's that? Oh, the length of time of me threatening them with money. Yeah, other people threatened you with cow shit to get him out the game. I'm threatening you with my hard-earned cash. Like, oh, wow. We're the bad ones. Okay. I'm gonna give you money and you're gonna like it. I'm gonna play it and you commentate and I just stand there in silence. Just T-pose to assert dominance. Tani would finally have good gameplay. Man, fuck you! What the hell? I saw they were apologizing to the whales. Yeah, I don't think they were apologizing. I can pull that up, but I don't think they were apologizing. It was more just like, hey, where's your money gone, man? What's up? Where's my cash? It's like, in the basement with Valko. What are you talking about right now? The screenshots you saw were apologies? Oh, maybe send them to me, because I don't think I've seen those. The point of Otome is multiple LIs. Like, pick one! You don't- or pick the ones you like! Like, fuck, there's always an LI in any Otome game that I don't fucking like. Like, when I played Dream Daddy, I think there was one guy that I didn't fuck with. I think it was like there was one guy who like gave me the Robert. If you haven't played Dream Daddy, this makes no sense. There's one guy who's like the sexy bad boy, and I was like, I don't like this guy. I don't fuck with him. But that's fine. He's not for me. They're not gonna. Game Grumps isn't gonna be like, oh, Tani doesn't like this guy. Fuck him. No, because so many people out there do. Who cares? 40,000 is actually insane. Sure is. The feedback is give me the wolf back and my wallet is yours. Dead fucking ass. I also bought Orem and restores, not just cards. Yeah, actually. If the percent calculator isn't lying, that's 0.002 of what it was. Like, that's insane. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, where are your whales now, Infold? Like, I thought they were gonna sustain you if you took Valko out. So where are they? I don't see them. I see him buying billboards in Times Square to talk about fucking Valko. That's where the money is going. That money could have been in your pocket, but no, you fucked around and I found out. Put him back. You know? I have no business experience and even I have more common sense. Like, that's the thing where I'm just like, hello? Like, what are we doing? I don't have business experience either, but like, I have literal common sense. What is that? Oh my god, thank you, Glub Glub. No cursing. Oh, come on, man. During my rant? You're gonna do that to me during a rant? How long do I have to do it for? 2 minutes, I think, right? Oh, I'm just gonna be silent for 2 minutes. What counts as cursing? Tani on haram time? Well, now I'm on halal time. What can I do? Okay, when it goes to 1 minute 16 seconds, then I'm good. Alright. Doing this to me during a rant is crazy, by the way. They don't know who their audience player base is. Rich women! What are you talking about? 99.998% decrease, apparently, yep. If they pause things temporarily for Valko, then I'd be like, oh, that sucks, but okay. Yeah, like, if that's what they're ending up doing, then it would be like, okay, that's fine. If they release a statement, whenever they release their statement, and they're like, we had to do X, Y, and Z, like, the reason we were so- I don't think anyone will be happy. I think people will be happy that Valko is back, for sure. I don't think anyone would truly be happy until they get like a full-blown explanation. Like, people will be happy because Valko's back. People won't trust the company again unless they do a full-blown explanation of like, okay, here's the situation. We had to be quiet because of XYZ. The reason we removed Valko temporarily was because of this reason. We were always planning to bring him back, but we couldn't tell you that because of blah blah blah. Like, I think they really need to- Dude, I will write it for you. Like, I'm being so serious. That is quite literally my job. Just, I will write you the statement, right? Give me $500 and I will write your statement for you. You can afford 500, surely. It also proves that the collective likely dolphins are much stronger than the handful of whales, and especially when the whales unite with the rest of us is literally game-changing. What counts as a dolphin and what counts as a whale? Because I want to know what I am. If they don't put him back, I'm completely quitting the game. I don't know what I would do. If they say, like... The thing is, they would have to say it. Like, if they are not, like, just holding us in limbo forever. Perchance, why might your wallet be closed? They were in a hurry because there were already rumors about Valko, almost like with Sylus. That's why everything went so quickly. But then stick to your gun. Like, what? Like, if you're gonna do it, then do it with your whole chest. Like, who cares? Whale equals 1,000 a month. Dolphin equal 100. But I don't know. Please be their PR person. Dude, hire me right now. I'll be your PR person. I'll do a better job than whoever you got. Because I saw a lot of the apologies that they did. I was watching a bunch of videos on the Nikki situation. And I was reading their statements about the Nikki situation. And the way it's written is so stupid. And I'm gonna say that. Like, it's so stupid. Like, when I was reading it, I was like, I don't care. No one who cares about your game cares about any of this stuff. Like, why are you telling me this pointless information that does not... They're like, oh, if you don't know what Infinity Nikki is, it's a dress-up game. They had a similar situation where they basically, like, messed up the whole intro and, like, they retconned the lore, like, suddenly, without telling anyone for no reason, apparently. And then they made, like, a bunch of weird excuses about why they did certain things that no one cared about. And they were like, oh, well, we designed this outfit with this in mind, yada yada. And all the people, meanwhile, were like, okay, we don't care. What about the intro? Why did you do that? And it was like, the way they explained it was like, they didn't explain the actual issue that people were mad about. They gave, like, this long, flowery thing about the spirit of friendship. And it's like, dude, no one cares. Tell me, like, don't put flowery language. That's the thing that really, like, grinded my gears about all of these statements they've been making. Like, if I'm being honest, I can appreciate flowery language as much as the next girl, right? But if I'm angry and you start talking about, we want to make Lincoln an environment that makes you happy, I don't care. Tell me why you did the thing that you did. Or shut up. Like, I'm sorry. Guys, if you don't know me, if this is your first time seeing me, I'm not usually this angry, but like, I don't care. If they start coming at me with like, oh, well, the reason that we did this is because, well, you see, we wanted Lincoln to be a safe environment for everybody and we want it to be inclusive. I don't care. Where's Valko? What did you do with him? I'm not reading all that. Sorry for you or happy it happened. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, yeah, it's 2 minutes over, yeah. I don't give a shit. Like, tell me what you did, the thing that you did. Like, I literally don't care. Wish this protest had started much sooner. There's so much in this game that infuriates me. Yeah, I think it's just such a big thing. I can understand they likely had to act fast after the 731 thing, because I follow CM politics. Insulting anything linked to national pride is a big deal, so hopefully Infield will reverse course ASAP. But now they've kind of, like, all of the news articles that I've seen have been like, well, it's not up to the government, it's up to Infield, they can do what they want with Valko. Okay, so release him. They have 80 million players and made under 80 million USD per month, so anyone spending more than $1 per month is already above average, correct. Put money away for things you have to pay, correct. Well, did I lie? Where's your good gameplay? Man, fuck you, I don't have a good computer, what do you want me to do? It's so much ironic they dropped Valko because they want to save money in future. They want to save their money. Well, if they want to make money, they should drop him. People need to understand that liking all of the characters is a rare thing. Otomes are made so you pick routes. Yeah, absolutely. Like, people who harem like in Otome games are rare. Like, that's not like a normal thing. You didn't like Robert? I didn't, to be honest. He didn't do it for me. Simi, relax. Jesus. Try to doodle for 2 minutes. Chibi Valko. Oh my god, I've been drawing so much in my planner at work. So much. I want to get a full-blown explanation. Ask for 500 pulls, I'm more likely to give them to you. Dude, give me 500 pulls a month, I'll do it. Dolphins are usually smaller, whales are big. I don't think you're either of them, to be honest. You look human to me. Stupid. Dolphin equals moderate spender, usually Aurum and occasional big purchases. Whale spend big money like thousands each event and usually R3. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm probably like a small whale. I do more than like the Aurum big purchases. But I don't spend thousands each month. I wish. Actually, no, I'm kind of glad that I don't have that kind of money, to be honest. Retcon the intro to introduce co-op. Yeah, who cares? You don't need to, like, explain why co-op exists in the lore. Just do it. Like, who gives a shit? No, but you see, friendship. One of the bugs was an unintended flashbang. That's funny. Oh, that induced seizures. That's not funny. Sorry. I thought it was just like, sorry, that's not funny. That's not funny. Seizures isn't funny. The fact that I said that's funny before reading it, that was crazy. That's not funny. Like an actual flashbang, that's not good. Straightforwardness preferred. Yeah, like I don't care. Don't come at me with like all of this like, oh well we wanted to make I'm sorry, but like nothing in this situation pissed me off more than he's run back into the forest. Okay, well go get a leash on him and bring him back. What do you want me to do? Go find him in the forest. Like, hello? Go find him and bring him back here. What do you mean he ran to the forest? Bitch, chase him. What you talking about? You found him once, go find him again. Get good. Well, beach walk? Oh yes. Old school Otome was kind of harem because you were technically, yeah, you had to. You had to. Small whale makes you a dolphin. But I don't think I only do that. Big dolphin? Yeah, I guess so. The articles were after Valko and the game was cleared by authorities. Hence the Shanghai authorities announcing Valko was cleared of all charges. By the way, never in my 27 years did I think that I would be reading about a video game character being cleared of charges. What the fuck do you mean he's cleared of charges? He's not real. Hello? What the hell? Jesus. Just take out a big juicy steak to bring him back. Yeah, like fuck, what do you want me to do? Dangle chocolate off the roof of Infold's building and bring him back. What do you want me to do? If you told me I had to wait for the Chinese government to clear a fictional werewolf a year ago, I would have been so confused. Like, I don't... Hello? Bella Goth arrested for breaking and entering. Go free her! She did nothing wrong. Right, should I put up Twitter finally? I might eat that steak and chocolate first. Sorry. No, that's for Valko. Alright, let's... This month has been so stupid. Like, there's nothing else to say about it other than this month has been so fucking stupid. This is the stupidest month of my life. Like, I should be falling asleep to Valko's Secret Times right now. What are we talking about? Oh, okay. To everyone pearl clutching about Raph Smith getting potentially spammed, let me hold your hand while I tell you that anything in Fold post before they address the Valko situation will get spammed. I'm spamming their ads, I don't give a fuck. Delete my comments, I don't care. I spam every single ad that I see on Instagram. Valko's never coming back. Okay, if you're 100% sure he's not coming back even after our boycott, then go enjoy the game. That's the thing I don't understand. Like, all these people who were like anti-Valko, why are you not playing the game then? Go play it. Why are you making it my problem? Okay, let me boycott. You play your game. What do you want me to do? I agree with this. Sorry, I'm not meant to just be cold scrolling Twitter. Hold on, let me find the thing that I'm actually gonna look at. I'm just cold scrolling Twitter now, apparently. That's my content. Stupid. Alright, hold on, let me find oh, there is something that's happening that I have put in our Discord. So my girlie, she sent me a message and she was like, we're organizing an email campaign. She sent me a bunch of like text in Chinese to send to people. I've seen a lot of people are just saying just email them and make sure you hit the points. So I would recommend doing it in Chinese because you're emailing the Chinese what do you call it? Their like customer service. But I don't know. I think just basically they're just saying like email them twice a day basically. And just tell them to bring Valko back. Let me find the person who I've been getting my news from. Alright. So, okay, the recent revenue thing has been posted. So let me show you guys this. This is alright to cold scroll now. Stupid ass month. Like, they ruined my birthday month. Oh shit, it's down to 37,000 today. That's crazy. See, the thing is, this doesn't make me happy. This makes me sad because I'm like, this could have been avoided. So if you don't know, this is the revenue. So this is where they were at on the 17th. They were up making around 70,000, which by the way is still very, very, very low for Unfold. They were making like, at least, like, even if they didn't have a banner or anything, they were making at least like 200,000. And a lot of people are trying to twist it and be like, oh, it's the people who were mad that Valko was released. Like, that he came out in the first place. And I'm like, well, shouldn't they be excited now that he's cancelled? So where are you? You got what you wanted and you're still not supporting them. But, like, if we got what we wanted, we would go back to supporting them and they wouldn't be in this situation. Because this is this is actually crazy. The ranking is down to 154. I am so curious because they've been #1 on the charts for like a long time. I think since Lads came out, I'm pretty sure it's consistently been #1, right? On the chart, even over Genshin, I think it's been #1 in terms of revenue at least. But I'm curious to see where it would be now, because even when this initially started happening, there was a lot of, they were still #1. They were still #1. Mario arrested for animal abuse? That's crazy. It's like talking to an actor at Disneyland, talking all vaguely, trying to stay lore accurate. Like, who cares? The ones complaining are not putting the money in. They're not. And the people who wanted Valko were the ones giving the money, and now look what happened. This is crazy. So the downloads went up a little bit. But yeah, they're not doing well. These are the downloads, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are not doing well. I don't know. It's not a happy feeling. It's very sad, to be honest with you. What is this about? There really was a oh, this is what people are talking about with the customer service thing. So there's a customer service representative who reached out to a big spending player begging them to come back. Looks like they really care about the revenue. But this young lady made it very clear she only has one demand: give us back our little wolf. I had an 80,000 RMB top-up record. Okay, I need to see what that is, because I have been thinking that it's like not that much. But I don't actually know. RMB to GBP. RMB is a China. 8,871 pounds. So how much is that in dollars? What did I say? 8,871. $12,000! This person spent $12,000. Uninstalled and quit the game on June 30th and even deleted Paper Game's customer service rep, but she added me back yesterday. I told her that I've already quit the game unless they bring the wolf back, and I told her that I will keep giving her feedback every day from now on. Shout out. Shout out to her, honestly. That's funny. That's good. If Valko isn't brought back, I won't return. So Yang Mei, I think, means customer service rep. Will strongly push forward your dissatisfaction with the game. I'm really sorry. Sorry for the bad experience. Dude, the way they talk to, like, Chinese VIPs is, like, so nice. The way they talk to us is like, okay, we'll tell the company what you think. It's so different. To be honest, this also makes me sad because, like, to get VIP in global, if you don't know, to get VIP in China, you have to spend $600. To get VIP in global, you have to spend about $5,500. So, the global players do spend a lot more money. Or they spend a lot of money, let's put it that way. But the treatment is a lot different. Like, I think you can... I'll be honest, like, my VIP person has never called me baby. I'm just putting it out there. I probably get VIP in China. Yeah, you probably would, to be honest. I would be like level something, for sure. I don't want to make things difficult for the employees, but I only have one request: to make Valko the 6th male lead in Love and Deepspace, bring him back. So it looks like they are apologizing, but they do apologize in their messages a lot, to be honest with you. This is another revenue thing. Yeah, the iPad revenue is crazy. So since the article came out about minors playing the game, this is when this crashed. So a lot of people are thinking, like, did the parents confiscate their thing? I don't know. But it went from 120,000 to 1,000 to today $983 spent on iPads, which is crazy. I think the box is still for higher levels. Yeah, but even then it's like 2,100. But still, to get the box in global, you have to spend like $5,000, which is crazy. So yeah, they have been reaching out. They have been reaching out. Oh, this was one of the ones I saw yesterday that we didn't get to look at. So this is another article from 2 hours ago. This person does post the actual article links. I just don't know what's going to happen if I click it, so I'm not going to do that on stream. But this is the machine translation. So again, it's talking about minors, cyberbullying behaviors such as trampling on and invoking war, tearing and abusing each other, brushing and controlling comments. Personal attacks and malicious reporting have also been listed as key targets for rectification. This does not mean that a game controversy can be simply attributed to minors, let alone infer the age and identity of the speaker, because some online expressions are more emotional. However, judging from the dissemination process of public opinion in some games in recent years, there's another aspect that's easily ignored in the protection of minors. Minors may not only be affected by irrational consumption and community comparison, but also be involved in trampling. It's good that they're not saying that, you know, kids are blameless, because I don't believe that. I'm sorry. Like, if they were, like, babies, I would be like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, they're probably just saying shit. But 11 is not a baby. They're young. Yes, they're young kids, for sure. But they should, at that age, know right from wrong. And if they don't, once again, that's a parental issue. This all goes back to the parents. I'm sorry, like, there's nothing else to... I know I'm, like, really driving that home, but, like, there's nothing else to say. There's really nothing else to say. Parents need to parent their kids. Group behavior, yeah. In some of the previous online controversies surrounding Love and Deepspace, there's been intensive posting on social platforms in a short period of time, calling for complaints and ascending specific product issues to the judgment of the position of enterprises, creators, and players. The existing public information cannot verify the real age of the relevant participants, nor is it enough to attribute these behaviors to the group of minors. However, these phenomena at least show that the online projection of minors can not only solve the problem of whether children can enter the game, but also pay attention to whether they have been driven by community emotions and external rhetoric, become a participant in the online conflict. Game enterprises needed to fulfill their responsibilities to protect minors. I mean, the thing is, and not to glaze infold, but they have, like, I don't know how much more they could do legally. Like, they have said, like, you have to be 18 plus to play this game in China. They have a facial recognition thing, ID. What else can you do? Like, at that point, like, they've done everything they can. So it's up to the parents to make sure their kids aren't playing something they shouldn't be playing. I mean, listen, I had a bunch of stuff down. I said this yesterday, like, when I was younger, when I was probably around 12 or 13, I had Otome games downloaded on my phone, and my mum came into my room, and I remember this because it was so embarrassing to explain to her what they were. And it was something called, like, the marriage contract, Cinderella contract, something like that. I can't remember. It was, like, one of those voltage games. And I had it on my phone, and I shared an Apple ID with my mom, so she would get them downloaded on her phone. Like, whatever I downloaded would, for some reason, get downloaded on her phone, too. So she came to me, and she's like, what is this that you're playing? Like, what Cinderella... Marriage contract sounds quite, like... What the fuck is that? Like, what's my daughter doing? And immediately, she came into my room, and she was like, what is that? But that's how easy it is to check what your kids are doing. Like, my mom's not the most tech-savvy person in the world. Like, she's not stupid, but she's not, like, you know... She doesn't work in tech. Like, she's not, like, some tech genius. She's just a mom who cares. Like, it's so easy to check what your kids are doing. And that was, again, I was 12 in 2011, so technology was even less advanced back then. But... it's so easy, and it is literally just negligence. Like, if you're not checking what your kids are doing, you are just a negligent parent. Like, you need to look after them, and you need to check what they're doing. Because how do you know, like, okay, they're talking to, in this case, they might be talking to, like, an older woman who's telling them to do stuff, which is still not okay. But what if they were talking to some weird old man who was, like, telling them to come and meet up with him in the park? Like, and then you don't know. This is the sort of thing, and I'm sorry to, like, take it to an extreme, but... if you're not checking what your kids are doing, that's the kind of situation that they can find themselves in. And as a parent, it's your job to make sure that that doesn't happen. Because kids don't know better. They don't. They don't know any better. Your job is, as adults, generally, your job is to make sure that the kids are all right. And it's literally just negligent. Like, there's no two ways about it. Did you read the article that specifically mentions the Valko situation? There's a really good English translation of it. If you want to send me the link, I have read a bunch, but it's kind of, there's so many, which is a good thing. But there's so many, it's hard to know which one specifically you're referring to. I think you can send links in. If you can't send the link in YouTube chat, maybe just DM it to Simi or me somehow, and then I'll pull it up, if you don't mind. I discovered this sentence. Okay. For products and contents that have indeed loopholes after verification, rectification should be urged in accordance with the law. However, the management cannot stop at simply removing them from the shelves. That's interesting. More mature institutional arrangements should form a complete closed loop of finding problems, rectifying within a time limit, reviewing and evaluating, and restoring services. The thing is, if they said, like, if they put it this way, we understand that there's been issues identified with Valko's content. For the meantime, we're gonna take his event down. We're gonna postpone it. We're gonna check it. We're gonna review it. We're gonna make sure it's alright. And by the end of the month, we'll put him back out. If they had put it that way, none of this would have happened. Everyone would be like, alright, okay, that's annoying, but it's fine. Like, okay, whatever. At least we'll get him at the end of the month. That would have been like a way better way of handling this. The thing is, every step of the way, I do sincerely wonder who the hell is making decisions at Infold, because it's not good. And again, this is not coming from somebody who hates Infold. I have actually glazed them too much in the past, to be honest with you. I have always, like, if you look at all of my old streams, I've been like, I don't know, I think they're pretty good at what they do. Like, clearly they're very talented. Clearly the development team is very passionate. Like, I'm always, like, there saying, like, oh, I don't know if that's fair, yada yada, whatever. I am a very objective person. I'm not the type of person to just jump and, like, be very, you know, full send. I am a bit of an Infold glazer, to be honest with you, or I was. But now the more I understand about the company, the more I understand about the fact that they've done this 4 times, the more I'm just like, guys, who the fuck is making decisions at your company? And they should not be making decisions, because clearly they're doing a bad job. They really are. And I don't quite know what's going on there, but stuff has to change. It literally has to change. They need our money. I'm hopeful for the 29th. I'm hopeful that even if they can't release him, that they give us a date of like, we hear you, chill, you know? Because right now they're killing their own company, and it's because of a lack of communication. And the problem with all of these companies is that they really try to like do flowery language and whatever. And there is a way of being like legally covered, but also being straightforward and not being super like also, to be honest with you, it's a bit patronizing as a woman for them to be so flowery about it. It's like, stop being all like cutesy with me. I'm pissed off. I'm a grown woman. I'm earning money at my job. I'm spending it on something of yours that I believe in. Don't patronize me. Don't be like, oh, I'm glad now I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of glad that the customer service people did not call me baby. If someone had called me baby in an apology, I'd be like, can you fucking can you get your shit together? Who are you calling baby? Am I your girlfriend? No, get your shit together. Sort it out. Hello? It's not only letting them run amok, but not explaining to them either that some things are not real on the internet and some things they see to not do. The kid situation thing triggers the fuck out of me. No, I am also triggered because I'm like, all of this stress that we've been through is literally because people do not know how to parent their children. Like, why do I not have kids and I have a better head on my shoulders about the situation than you do? Like, you had them. Figure it out, babe. The idea of needing to be VIP to talk to a real person in customer service, yep, and not some fuck-ass bot is crazy and predatory. CS should be for everyone, not just people who can afford astronomical digits. I agree with that. I understand that it should be that, like, everyone gets to talk to a real person, but, like, okay, yeah, there could be, like, a VIP customer service, which is, like, a more personal thing, I guess, which I think is what it's like there, from what I can see, where they're calling you baby. I'm crying thinking of a rap calling me baby. I mean, maybe it's a cultural thing and I don't understand it, but I would be pissed off. I'd be like, who the fuck are you calling baby? Thank you, writers. They can call us last then. Like, if a customer service rep was like, hey girlie, I'd be like, I'm angry right now and you're not helping. Like, love you, shout out, but like, hello, what's happening? Oh god. It separately summarizes the daily active users. If I call you guys baby, will you like, comment, and subscribe? Thanks. I'm gonna call you all baby. Well, I call you guys cutie, I guess, but like... But we're friends, I'm not customer service rep. Hello? It separately summarizes the daily active users, downloads, and revenue before and after. Xiaolang means little wolf. I'm probably not saying it right, but it's such a cute nickname for him. For little wolf. I think this is the result of all of us working together for the little wolf. Thank you for every time you held back the urge to log in upon seeing your loved one. Thank you for your posts. Thank you for the music nights. The earth is so big, we may never meet in this lifetime, but our hearts are very close. That's very sweet. Alright, so this is during his online stage, June 23rd to June 30th. Average daily downloads went up by 113%. Average daily activity was up 15%. Daily revenue did drop by 11%. It did. Which is, you will see, it sounds like a lot. Can we get Valko's glaze at least? Dude, I want him to glaze me. What the fuck? If you call us baby, I'm unfollowing. Okay, I won't do that then. Can I still call you guys cutie? After announcing Valko was offline July 1st to July 17th, average daily downloads was down 37%. So it went from up 113% to down 37%. So that's not like a, what, 70-ish% drop. That's like that's 113 plus 37. That's 150% drop in average daily downloads, which is insane. That's crazy. No, it's not. I'm lying to you. It's 37% down. Okay. But still, that's crazy. Average daily activity went down 23%. So that's, again, a much bigger number. Average daily revenue went down by 47%. So tell me, if people were angry because Valko was released, then surely seeing that he was cancelled, if they were big spenders like they said they were, would they not then be like, yay, we won, let's pump money back into Infold? Surely they should have, right? But they didn't, because they don't have it because they're 12. In the subsequent statistical stage, the three average daily indicators of download volume, daily activity, and revenue all decreased compared with the previous stage, among which the decline in revenue was the most obvious. During the same period, the card pool included daily cards and national style reproduction. So that's saying that Wonder and Wonder was like the most, I guess, the most Chinese banner that they could rerun. Because the only other one I could think of being like, I'm so sorry, this seems so inappropriate to say it like this, but like the most Chinese banner would be the Wuxia banner, Mortality is Tenderness. But I feel like that just came out, so it wouldn't make sense to rerun it yet. But Wonder and Wonder is one of the only ones that they could have done. And they did that. And it still didn't do very well. So, oh, this is a really good thing to show you. So, average daily revenue. Oh my god, this is horrible, actually. The average daily revenue in 2024 was $723,172, $723,172.24. Every day they made that, on average. They made $723,000 a day. And currently they're making $37,000. That's crazy. That is an insane drop. And in 2025, they made $1,045,272 a day. And again, right now, they're making $37,000 a day. That's insane. That's insane. Like, that drop is crazy. It dropped by 50%, and now it's dropping. I mean, like, the current amount that they're making per day is a 10th of what's on the screen right now. Like, a 10th of the lowest number on the screen. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. Like, if I was a business owner and I saw that, I'd be like, oh my god, I fucked up massively. I don't know. I honestly, if they don't release Valko at this point, I feel like it is just that they want the game to fail. I literally can't see any other reason. I'm not questioning the authenticity of the news, but I have doubts about this parent accusing Otome games. I don't know, this is like some speculation. Do you remember that very objective news article about the media company's Clear and Bright campaign? I don't know what that's about. Simi, did you send me the article that the Writers Quill was talking about? They knew for sure they'll lose a lot. That's what makes me think they had to keep hush and probably removed him until they found the instigators behind the curtains. And now they found them. I hope that they're taking... I wonder, has anyone seen, like, who they allegedly thought it was? Have they stopped? I would be curious to see. And I'm not... Again, I want to make it very clear. I do not want anybody going to harass anyone. I do not condone any sort of taking anything offline. I think that speculation is just speculation. Do not go and like DM people. Do not start like doing any of this nonsense. Don't stoop to their level. Nothing like that. I would be curious to see in my own time if that person who they think was one of the people behind it, if they're still posting right now. Yeah, Discord's good. Thank you. This game, you can send it to me on Twitter too, to be fair, because then I could just pull it up. No. This game should be rated M, and I say that because then 12-year-olds could not play it. So did you know that Google Play has a restriction now? If a game is rated M, it will not let you play it if not 17. Interesting. I mean, the thing is, listen, I'm in the UK, so if they rated it 18 here, I don't think I would be able to play it unless I put my ID into, my actual ID, in, or like a picture of my face or something into the game. But at this point, I mean, at least for me, like, I am a streamer, so I'm like, alright, fine, whatever, I'll do it. But I understand not everyone would want to do that, so... And also, it's not fair on adults who are just doing, like, normal things for us to have to, like, get our identity potentially stolen. Do all this stuff. Dude, what the fuck? Hello? Why is, Twitter telling me to make a passcode to look at my messages? I don't give a shit. Hello? What the hell You can't see my screen, right? No. You can't, right? Okay, where the fuck did that go? Oh, this is good. Yeah, just show it. Awesome. Oh, you sent it to me on Twitter. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. From Shaz, right? Okay. Okay, let's have a look. You can't? Okay, good. Javier, how's it going? Thank you for anything in my boober. Enjoy your scissors. I wonder if I can do something like that on YouTube as well. I feel bad for the people who watch on YouTube. You don't get as much like interactive stuff. Do you? I don't know. Do you guys get stuff that's like fun and cool on the... Oh, look at the header! Oh, that just made me emotional. Look at it. They look so good together. He should be there with them all. He fits in so nicely. I don't know what people are talking about. I get it. Like, listen, here's the thing. Because I know inevitably someone will be like, oh, Tani, you didn't like him at first. Here's the thing, okay? I understand that some people, like, I'm the type of person who I need processing time. I need time to, like, process change. I get it. Like, again, I have autism. I'm very, like, change averse. And, Hannah, hello, welcome. How's it going? I'm just talking about my autism. How's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. How was your stream? How did everything go? I hope you're having a good day. If you don't know me, hello, I'm Tani. I stream Love and Deepspace usually 3 days a week. But obviously right now it's kind of a weird situation. So we're currently talking about all of this mess that we're in. And we're reading some of the articles and stuff that have come out and just having like community support time because I need it too. But yeah, we're a pretty chill, feral group of people. If that sounds like your vibe, feel free to stick around, and if not, that's totally fine. But thank you, I appreciate it. Might stream different games in the future though. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I think at this point, no matter what happens, I am gonna try and branch out into other stuff as well. I don't like putting all my eggs in one basket. So as soon as I can get this PC, we'll branch out a little bit more as well. Hi Hannah, how's your stream? How are you? What were you up to? Bonsoir. If you don't know Hannah, by the way, can we get I don't know if someone's done a shout out already. Hannah is oh, you did. Perfect. Thank you. Hannah is a French streamer. She is awesome. She's very, very cool, very funny. And she also does Love and Deepspace content, so make sure you go follow if you're not already, okay? You have to. Go say hi. She's cool. I like her. But I hope you have a good day. If you need to raid and run, please make sure you do take care of yourself first and foremost. Look after yourself. Yes. I honestly just wish they would say something. I know it's gone on for way too long. Like, the whole of July was just ruined. But I'm hoping that now Mercury retrograde is over. By the way, Mercury retrograde has ended as of today. We're in the shadow period, which is like, it's not that serious. It's a little serious, but it's not that serious. But we're now also entering Saturn retrograde. And Saturn retrograde is very interesting because that's all about karma. And that's going to go on until December 10th. So that's going to be fun to see in this situation. That everyone's going to get theirs. Everyone's going to get their karma coming at them left, right, and center. So hey, if anyone out there has done some shady shit, be scared. Be scared. Be very afraid. This just sent me to her page. Let me just make sure I'm going to the right thing. Oh, you did Zayne's cinema card! Yeah, Hannah's a Zayne girly, so if you also like Zayne content. But you do everything, right? I'm pretty sure you do all of the guys' content, not just Zayne. Yeah, Hannah's a Zayne girly. Derogatory, I'm kidding. I love Zayne. He's fine. He did bash me over the neck one time. But it's okay. We forgive him. All of them. All of them. But mostly Zayne, right? Like the same way I like them all, but I'm a rough girly. I feel like it's similar. Zayne is the best Tani, stop it. He is! I drew him today. I love him. He's very beautiful. I was drawing him. I was like, damn, he's really pretty. Thank you for the shout out, of course! Of course, of course. Do you have news about Valko? We were talking again about the whole minor situation. Like, parent your damn kids. That's what it all comes back to. Don't make them my problem. You know? I found it! I did! Streamer did it! Thank you! I can never shut up about Zayne. I know, Sarah's also a Zayne girly. We have a lot of Zayne girlies. Which is very funny because, like, I like him! I don't know how you know what's funny though? I feel like, maybe not so much on stream because I'm a little bit louder, but I am very similar to Zayne like if I had to say which one of them I'm the most similar to, I probably would say Zayne. So it's kind of funny that Zayne girlies tend to come here because I'm like, you see it too, huh? You see it too, huh? Be scared, Jumin Han. Be fucking afraid, Jumin! Specifically. He should be. No, Tani, I listened to your stream one day, you hated him. Zayne?! I don't hate Zayne. He's not my favorite, but I don't hate him. You know? Zayne and Caleb girly here, but Valko was going to join. I get you. I get you. I'm like Raph in real life, so we're a match made in heaven. I'm dead ass. I do gravitate towards Raph-like people. Hi Lily, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. What have I missed? Honestly, this is just like, I was gonna say customer support, community support time, but this is an article posted by Enterprise Daily. I can't confirm this is a paid article, okay. We don't know if it is or not. This header was used for the JP Roppongi event that was cancelled. Dude, he looks so good with them all! What the fuck? Bring him back, man. What the hell? That's why you attracted the Zayne girlies. I genuinely think so. I genuinely think that's the case. She hates one for the drama, but doesn't really hate them. Yeah, I do it to be funny. Like, I just pick an enemy for the day. I don't, at least I didn't, because I don't like Sylus or Caleb. That's fair. I mean, listen, like, not everyone's gonna like everybody. I think it just depends, like, what you do with, like, if you don't like a character, right? Like, I don't like Xavier and Zayne, to be honest with you. Like, they're not the ones, I like them as, like, characters, but I'm not, like, romantically attracted to them as much. She says, giggling, twirling her hair and kicking her feet every time Xavier's on the screen. And Zayne, to be fair. But like, if I had to choose one of them today, it would probably be Rafayel, Sylus, or Valko, to be honest. But like, it depends what you do with it. Like, if you're like openly vitriolic and like genuinely hateful of them and like, oh, he should be removed, like yada yada whatever. Like, the thing is, even if I'm like, okay, he's not for me, I'm like, well, he's for somebody, right? It doesn't matter if I like him or not, like somebody does. And that's exactly the situation that Valko was in. It's like, okay, even if you don't like him, somebody did. So why are you taking away from that? Doesn't make sense, right? I don't like Caleb anymore. How I think, what do you do? I think I should, What do you think I should do? Because I stopped playing it after this whole situation got crazy. Should I re-download? I mean, honestly, I would say like wait for the boycott to end. Like that, if you are not like super in it, don't re-download it now. If you want Valko in the game and like you would be happy when he... The thing is, re-downloading it now would send a sign of like, I'm happy Valko's not in the game. Whether that's your intention or not, like that is how the revenue will... That's how like the charts will see it, right? Of like, oh, he's not in the game and people are still downloading it. So that's not necessarily a good look. If you want Valko in the game and you don't have it downloaded on your phone at the moment, I would wait and then download it when he's back. And in the meantime, like, there's a bunch of people like me and like other people who post the cards and stuff like that. So you can watch whatever you want to watch on YouTube. I hope Valko will come back. I am like weirdly very positive about it, to be honest with you. Like I mean, we're talking about how this whole situation has happened during Mercury retrograde. If you don't know what Mercury retrograde is, it's the time when like communication specifically and technology is affected for the worst in a lot of cases. So they do actually say in astrology that you shouldn't launch anything new. You shouldn't, like, all communication will be a little wonky. And that has been going on since, I believe, Evie, you can tell me if I'm wrong. That's been going on, I think, since the 22nd or 23rd of June. So literally the whole time that they've been promoting Valko, Mercury has been retrograde. And it's only gone direct today or in like a couple hours from today. So it's been a little bit wonky. It was kind of the stupidest time to do it, to be honest with you. And there was a full moon in the middle too, which was very... Full moons are historically when people get a little bit weird and wild, which did happen. They pulled him on a full moon. Right now, we are about to have Mercury retrograde end. And then once it ends, things should like slowly go back to normal. If you believe in astrology, then shout out. If you don't, just take this as a bit of fun, right? I do, but if you don't, that's fine. Just take it as a bit of fun. Saturn is about to go retrograde, which is all about people getting the karma that they deserve. So if you've done good, then you will get good karma. If you have done bad, then you might get bad karma. And I'm hoping that all the people who have caused this horrible situation, with all due respect, I hope they get the karma that they deserve. I do. I know you don't hate him. Thank you for clarifying, because people are gonna give me death threats. How dare you hate Zayne? I don't hate Zayne, alright? If Zayne materialized in my room right now, I'd suck his dick, alright? Shut up. Are you even a Viper main, Tani? Calling yourself a Viper main while supporting Valko, us pure Professor Lucius guinea pig truthers find your behavior to be laughable. Viper is too classy to be grouped with a lowly dog. I suggest you reflect your actions and will determine if you deserve to be a Viper main. And you know what I say to that? You can suck my dick! I want to know what that forked tongue do, alright? Shut up. Get out of here! A harem girly who'll pull for any of them, but I focus on Zayne and Caleb or else I'll go into debt. Like, I am a harem girly. I pull for all of them. I somehow don't go into that. But yeah, if I had to pick, I've always said if I had to pick two, like before this, I would have said Raf and Sylus. Now I would say Raf, Sylus, and Valko are the ones I would personally focus on if I had to pick three. I'll do my best though to keep pulling for all six. Yeah, like don't buy a car or launch a business decision or anything important during Mercury retrograde. Like don't do anything important during Mercury retrograde and they drop the fucking 6th LI. Like, are you stupid? Oh, sorry, that was a voice text. Don't be sorry. No, it wasn't bad. I figured it out. Don't worry about it. It will just take me a second, but don't apologize. You do what you gotta do. I'll figure it out. You do what you gotta do. Don't feel bad. I can't read for the best of times. Do you know what I mean? So like, it's fine. Do whatever you gotta do. I'll figure it out. I got you. No offense to Valko fans, but I think if he does come back, it won't be until August or September, but I find it concerning on how Infold has still been quiet. What does Tani think about this? Hi, I'm Tani. Since she has some experience in the field. I personally, if you want to know what I genuinely think, I think that they've been quiet because they have to be, or because they're sorting things out behind the scenes. That's the only thing I can think. If they're not quiet because of that, then they're stupid. Like, to be honest with you. Then they're fucking dumb. So I'm hoping that they're sorting things out behind the scenes. They're figuring out their, like, crisis management, whatever the fuck else. Figuring out, like, how to move forward in a way that's, like, actually smart and not, like, a knee-jerk reaction like removing Valko was. Whether there's the government pressuring them or something else, I don't know. But they're probably doing their internal investigations too, because they have a lot of weird shit happening in the company where it's like people are leaking stuff, and you know, sometimes I have to say leaking is also like a marketing decision. So sometimes companies will leak information, but it's like controlled, like they know it's gonna be leaked, and then it's like a drama to boost hype about something. So whether it's that or whether it's someone genuinely maliciously has been leaking stuff, they do need to do an internal investigation and figure their shit out. Potentially also all of these bad decisions that are being made by the company, and there are a lot of them, that could also be subject to internal investigation of, like, you know, shareholders could be like, okay guys, you've now fucked up 4 games. What are we doing? Like, whoever's making the decisions, we got to get someone else in here, to be honest with you. That could also be happening. I think the best decision they would be to make to prevent something like this happening, again, with all of the people being haters or whatever else, I personally think they should just drop him in the game first, and either release a statement at the same time that they drop him, or they should release the statement that they're going to drop him, turn the comments off so that all the haters can't say anything to them, and then just go on with their original vision. But I personally think that it doesn't matter when they do it, but they need to communicate properly to the people who support them to tell them what to do, or tell them what they're doing and what they're planning, and why they're doing what they're doing. But I think that if they do that, and then wait another 2 weeks before dropping Valko, like, the same situation's gonna happen again. The only thing that I think that their main problem was waiting so long between his promotion and his release. I genuinely think that had they promoted his PV, like the initial one with him running through the forest, if they had posted that and released him the day after, or like the week of, that would have been fine. I don't think because like, even if someone has complaints, like, he's in the game now, what are you gonna do? Who cares? You can't take him out now because he's in the game. Then it would really be like a what's it called, like, fraud situation of, like, they had him in there and they took him out. It would be even worse for them to do that. So I think that they really should just have him in the game, and then they're kind of like covered, right? I think their biggest mistake was waiting fucking 3 weeks to drop him, because that gave people time to, like, you know, group together and start spreading hate and whatever else. And like, had they just stuck to it and dropped him, none of this probably would have happened, and people would have got over it. They would have been like, oh well, he's in the game now, what can we do? You know? So I think that if they're gonna make a statement on the 29th, then the latest they should drop him is the 30th in the game, to be frank. I think that's pretty much, like, that's my take. That's what I would do. However, I am, like, notoriously not a people pleaser. I am very much, in fact, against being a people pleaser. I'm a recovered people pleaser, and I refuse to fucking do that ever again. So that's where I'm at. I think, like, if you're a creative, you're never gonna make everyone happy. You should just stick to your guns, do what it is that you think is right. And the people who like you will support you, and the people who don't can piss off, frankly. So that's my take. Hi, Dark Mary, how's it going? For me, it's more perhaps me being impatient. I'm just getting annoyed with them still being silent. But that's the thing. I think if they're gonna speak, then they should drop him at the same time. Giving people time to prepare to hate them again is the problem. They need to just do it all in one go. And I genuinely think, like, personally, if they dropped him in the game and turned comments off from now on forward, I don't think that would be a bad idea. I mean, I understand that they want the engagement too. Like, bad comments do still give you engagement, unfortunately. But even as a supporter, I'd be like, I get it. Turn your comments off. It's alright. I won't be mad. Thank you for anything about Booper, Dark Mary, and your anatomy figure. I need to buy lip gloss and work on my mandibular mobility. Oh, to suck his dick? Oh yeah, for sure. Twitter's like a battlefield. I don't know, my Twitter's chill. It's always been chill. That's why I don't get it. Like, for a little bit there, I did get a lot of weird people in my Twitter feed, but for the most part, my Twitter's chill. I need for Saturn to hurry the fuck up. This Mercury bullshit's like slowing down, but I need to go faster. I'm tired of all the shit that's happened recently, both lads and otherwise. Trust me, I'm the same way. I'm like, can we get these people their karma and just move on? I know you're a harem girlie, you just have your fave husband and your top men like me. For sure. We'll bring him back. I believe Valko will come back. I think so. Drop him and turn off those comments. We wouldn't complain. Like, I would personally enjoy it more. I would like to see them seethe. Let's be honest, when I started playing this game, I didn't really like any of them. I mean, they were fine, like Rafayel's fine, but I wasn't really attached, and this new one was my type of man. Well, there we go, you know, like, it is what it is, man. I have heard of the voice actor who's doing, Valko stuff, and I think it's nice for the people who want that. I just, like, I have a really weird take, personally, and it's nothing against the voice actor, I'm sure he's great. I don't want to This sounds so cheesy, so you're just gonna have to let me be cheesy, okay? I don't want to forget what the actual voice actor sounds like, or like distort it at all. Like, I really like his voice act, like Valko's actual voice actor. I really like how his voice sounds and like how he brings life to the character. So I don't want to like forget how he sounds. So I personally have not listened to any of them because I don't really want to. But I think it's nice if people want that. I think it's the same as like if they changed Rafayel, like I don't know, I wouldn't want to listen to someone else do a Rafayel line. I just like Rafayel's voice. Like I don't want to dilute it at all or like distort it in my mind at all. And I want to experience his voice as it was meant to be when it comes out. So that's my take on it. I think it's nice if it's helping other people, but like I personally don't want to listen to it because I really want to I want to get his actual phone calls and like his actual secret times and like his tender moments and like just enjoy, because like listen, I'm very passionate about creatives being hired, actual creative humans, especially in this current time of like all of the AI of it all and like people being replaced with AI. I really want to support actual human creatives, and it makes me so, like that's the thing that really upset me in the beginning, was the fact that all these voice actors, 5 voice actors who across all the different languages, who thought that they had long-term earning potential and they should still have that, just got laid off. And like all the people who actually put time and effort into Valko's creation, all their hard work was just like killed off. And it just makes me really sad because it's like, it's already hard enough to get a job as a creative person. Like, I'm a creative person. I make art. I do all sorts of other stuff. I know how difficult it is to, like, get into that industry in the first place. So the fact that they got in, they got their yes, they, like, passed the auditions, they got everything ready to go, and then because of a bunch of children, it got shut down. That's, like, heartbreaking to me. So long story short, I think it's very sweet if people are doing that sort of thing and it helps. But for me personally, I want to experience it as it was intended. Dropping his content ASAP would have cleared all the misinfo. Yeah, I agree too. I really don't think that, like, that waiting time was good. I think that that was the biggest mistake they made. There was so much backlash on Genshin when they dropped Wanderer because people hated him. I don't think I met him yet. And Hoyo was like, okay, anyway, here's Wanderer. Like, that's how you should be as a creative. Stick to your guns. I'm a recovering people pleaser. I'm getting better with it, but still struggle. I don't know what happened. I think I hit rock bottom and I was like, actually, I've just decided I don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks anymore. I like me and that's it. I'm also a recovered people pleaser and thank God I stopped. It was tiring. Like, now I just literally do not care. I see other people, like, care so much about what people think of them and I'm like, do you like you? Because if you don't like you, you can fix that. You can become somebody that you like. You just have to change a little bit and then you become the person that you like. And then you don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks ever again. Enjoy your food, Hannah! Some long for longevity before fading to God. Comments only for followers and follow lads content creators only. Period. Including me. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube and please make sure you follow on Twitch because if you don't, my mum will yell at me because she tells me that I don't tell anyone to do that and she's very upset. So, thanks. Sorry. I like the sound of that. Literally, that's how I deal with my anxiety. I don't give myself a chance to psych myself out of things. Just do it and go. Honestly, that's how I've had to be too. That's how I started streaming. Because I was overthinking it to, like, hell them back. I was like, what if people don't like me? Or what if nobody watches? And then I was like, yeah, but then it's fine. I can fail in silence. Like, no one's gonna see me fuck up. Alright, turn the camera on. Who gives a shit? My feed was mostly well, but recently the Valko drama with both sides have started showing on my feed. I don't know, I just see good stuff. I don't know, hit not interested and then wait for someone you like to pop up and then just keep liking that stuff, you know? Oh, she has? Okay, that's interesting. I was wondering that, Mary, to be honest with you. I was looking at it and I was like, is she still posting? If she's not, that's very interesting. Okay, cheese. Alright. I'm lactose intolerant, but give me the cheese. I gave it to you. I sprinkled it on you like Parmesan. How'd you feel? That's so sweet. Oh, thank you. I'm glad people share the same sentiment. I hope if he comes back... I hope all of them come back. Because they were all so talented. I feel the exact same way, because if he comes back, I want to experience it. Yeah, absolutely. There's a translated image of the full article. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll read it. Sorry, I've been stalling. I really hope his English VA comes back if he cancels. Yeah, I hope they didn't cancel his contract because he was incredible. He was one of the reasons I became excited to play Valko's cards. The initial thing I heard of him, I was like, alright, it's a bit stiff, but it's okay. But then the more I heard him in like cards and like the way he is in combat, like he's so talented. He's so talented. W plug. She forgot to mention turning the notifications on. She's still not on Shane Dawson's level. Why are you bringing up Shane Dawson in my Minecraft server? Maybe 2014 comedy. Interesting. Some long for longevity before fading to yeah. Plus, I'm thinking about dyeing my hair like, oh, that's so cute. If you're comfy showing us, I'd like to see. Do you think they would drop Rafayel's first myth before bringing back Valko? I hope not. I don't want them hiding behind Rafayel. Especially not in a situation where they're fucking over creatives. Sorry. But if you're firing all the creative people who worked on Valko and then you're gonna hide behind an artist, fuck you. Fuck you! Take your time just letting you know. Thank you. I think the VAs are just- Shane again? Back at it. Where's the bingo at, man? I think the VAs are just in limbo for now. I hope so. I really do. I hope he was still paid. Like, at the very least, I hope he was paid for his time. Shane Dawson's gross. Listen, man. Listen, man. I'm glad I'm not on Shane Dawson's level, I'll just put it that way. Tani's like the fun lads content creator. Oh my god, thank you! He's like the fun aunt that acts like a boomer. You just insulted me and praised me in the same sentence and I'm honestly turned on. No worries, Tani has no cats. True, I don't. Thank God? What do you mean? Is this a good Christian Minecraft server? It should be. I want to see how much Val's VA improves over time. Yeah, I agree! Zayne in the most recent event chapters was coming for me. His improvement's insane. His improvement's crazy. All their improvements crazy. I mean, Rafayel, listen, I didn't like Rafayel's voice at first, and now I fall asleep to it every single day. Like, if that doesn't tell you how I evolve in terms of, like, needing time and liking people. I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, initially, I wasn't the biggest fan of Valko either. But the more I saw of him, the more I was like, no, he does fit in. And then also, like, I don't like change because on account of, like, the autism of it all. And also, I do the pattern recognition thing where I'm like, oh, this thing is similar to this person and this thing is similar to this person. And it's not like he's recycled, he's like a copy. It's more like a way of finding safety in a character because they're all quite similar in different, they have similarities and they have differences and that's fine. That's like normal, to be honest with you. So, I don't know. This sounds scummy of me, but I could see Infold trying to hide behind the artist. That would piss me off. Don't hide behind Rafayel. Don't. Also, Raf girlies are like, we ride for him. Do you know what I mean? Like, we really do. I haven't gotten the L'Oreal yet because I need to go to Walmart. Well, if you do and you're comfy, I would like to see the color. I was thinking of dyeing my hair red. Not red, not Valko red, but like ginger. I don't know why. I've just been seeing it a lot and I was like, I kind of like that vibe. I don't know if I have the balls to do it though. Plot twist, the Rafayel stuff she listens to before going to sleep is 18+ secret times. Now why are you outing me? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? What's up? Hey man. Why are you telling everyone my secrets? You're right. I used to fall asleep to Fiery Undercurrents every night. Now I listen. What's the one now I fall asleep to Sleep Aid, but it's cute. Right at the end, he's like, "Is she asleep?" She is. It's very cute. I have inherited tiny psychic abilities. You have. You're now officially my child. How do you feel? You used to have cherry red hair. That's hot. I was thinking ginge. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of ginger at one point. It did look quite good. I don't know. I feel like blonde for my skin tone is like very light brown. All of the English VAs have so much range. I agree. I mean, think about the movie banner. Yeah, Zayne and Xavier both had British accents. To a trained English ear, like, Xavier's was incredible. I forgot he wasn't British. I think Zayne's was quite, like, transatlantic, but Xavier did an incredible... They both did an incredible job, but Xavier was shocking. I went from plum to cherry red. Oh, very cute. Valko red isn't that bright red, more like a burgundy. Yeah, I don't think I want burgundy. I think I do want ginger. You can't say the G word? What, ginge? I can't say ginge? Why? Is that a slur? My bad. Didn't know. Is it? I'm googling it. Simi lies to me all the time. Is ginge a slur? Ginger is not formally classified as a slur, but it's often used as derogatory. Did it sound derogatory if I said I was gonna dye my hair ginger? Like, obviously I think it's hot. What do you mean? Also, redheads are cute. What do you mean? I've never seen an ugly redhead. I'm gonna be for real with you. Red hair and green eyes, or blue eyes, lethal combination. Tani, stop being rude. The fuck am I doing? Hello? I'm ginger, it's not a slur, okay, period. Picture of Xavier starts sounding British in all new lads content. Oh, piss me off, man. It would piss me off. I'd be like, I'm the only one who's allowed to be English in this relationship. Stop. When I first met Rafayel last year, I started blushing when I saw him. Honestly, me too. When I saw that man's face, I was like, I wanna rage baited Tani. Well, there's an American drag queen named Ginger Minge. That's funny. Tani, how could you? What the fuck did I do? Xavier's accent made me think of Dick Van Dyne and Mary Poppins. Ooh, I need to watch that. Zayne's was pretty possible though. As an English person, I do think Xavier sounded more like me. Actually, I don't know. I think I sound quite transatlantic at times. I don't know. I like them both. I think they both did a good job. Right, let's read this. Then I think I'm gonna go because I still have to work tomorrow. Hi, Shortcake. How's it going? How are you? Did not expect Ginger Minge mentioned in the stream. Why? You don't think I'm cultured like that? Another article about the lad situation was published today on Enterprise Daily, a small regional news portal. The author is listed as a generic editorial contributor. I cannot confirm whether this is paid or independent content. Okay. So I want to read it for... Oh! Why is it age restricted? I'm not going to be able to see it. For God's sake. Oh, I did see this, and then I was like, oh shit, I can't read it because it's age verified. Yeah, I can't do this because I have to put my... I'm not putting my face into Twitter. That's one of the things I'm not doing. Okay, I'm gonna have to read the key findings then. Okay. The article references feedback from the Shanghai Municipal I'm sorry, I can't speak for the best of times. The article references feedback from the Shanghai Municipal Regulatory Bureau confirming that Aoyan Valko's storyline content complies with national game content management standards. No violations found! Okay, so the actual government was like, he's fine. He's chilling. You can send me pics? Yes, please! Oh my god, thank you! No violations found. I was able to verify this through a separate Sina Finance article that documented the Bureau's response on June 27th. Okay. Awesome. They also mentioned the controversial "he will open the door for you" dialogue uses masculine third-person pronouns in all multilingual versions. Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, everyone was saying, like, oh, what's wrong with letting the wolf into the house was like the way it was explained to me, and I was like, oh, okay, I can see that that's kind of like dicey, is that the way it was explained to me, and it might have been explained to me by aunties, so just like keep that in mind, but the way that it was explained to me was it was the equivalent of saying like you asked for it. Like if you let somebody into your house and they do something to you, then that's your problem. Like it's used in that context. That's how it was explained to me, and when it was explained to me like that, I was like, oh shit, that's kind of like a weird thing to put into like a... I agree, that's kind of like a shady thing. But then when I was watching the article, I was like, I didn't take it that way. And he was saying he'll open the door for you. Meaning, I, Valko, will open the door for you, MC. Right? So that didn't make sense to me when I like actually reread it myself either. The thing that's been very difficult with this too is that there's a lot of people with a lot of opinions saying a lot of things. So it's very difficult to like also identify like who's trying to steer me the wrong way and who's like trying to steer me the right way and like what's happening. It's all very confusing. I think I'm clear now though that it's not controversial. He's saying like to himself, what's wrong with letting the wolf into the house? And I think it's because MC's wearing a wolf mask and he's like, oh, what's wrong with letting you into my house? One peek inside and I'll open the door for you. Like he's very much like, my walls are up, but I will let you in. So, I don't know. That's how I see it now, and I'm like, that's actually just very sweet. He's like, I don't like anybody but you. And it's like, okay, cute. The interpretation that it referred to the female protagonist was taken out of context. Correct, okay. Paper Games publicly confirmed in December 2023 that lads would continue adding more male protagonists. Adding Valko was part of the plan, not a surprise. I mean, that's clear if you look at the Stilactrum colors. I still don't understand how that's like a shock to anybody. The international petition has surpassed 244 at the moment. If you haven't signed the petition, make sure you sign it, and if you've signed it, send it to somebody, because we're like 4,000 away from 250k, which is awesome. The article states this data cannot be easily ignored. Correct. Lads won Best Mobile Game at Gamescom and was selected as a key national cultural export project. That is the thing that's making me really sad, is like this time last year we were marrying them, they won a big award, they won at Gamescom. I remember the CEO was at Gamescom and he was like all happy because he won the award, and like their booth at Gamescom was really interesting and cool. They were at Billy Billy World and like the wedding banner stuff was really cool. And then if you think about this year, it's just been like, it's like last year we got married, this year we got divorced, which is like sad. Very sad. But hey, I mean, it looks positive. It looks positive. Let me check the images I think you sent to Simi. Pull them up. How did the love run out? How the love instinctively? I should be right. Ooh, okay, this is good. Alright, thank you. Let me open this, and open this, and open this. Okay, there's 3, right? 1, 2, 3, okay. Here you go. Let me hydrate real quick, because I'm dry. I'm dry in the mouth and I'm dry in the throat. And while I hydrate, make sure if you like the stuff, I don't know. I feel so awkward doing this. It's not getting any easier. I keep thinking the more I'm gonna do it, the easier it's gonna feel. If you wouldn't mind, please subscribing on YouTube and following on Twitch and liking the stream, that would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. It would mean a lot to me, just it's really awkward. Okay. I'm sorry, what the fuck did I do? There's a lot of misinformation from all sides. I agree, yeah. They need to just release Valko, yep. The company is tanking with the downfall of revenue, yep. And not spending because Valko was taken away before we got to interact with him or meet him. I agree with you 100%. Now Tani got me picturing Rafayel wearing a wolf mask while growling in A Secret Times. Now why would you make me think of that? Now I'm horny. What's up? I'm not sorry for commenting that. You should be. And I'm taking a picture and I'm drawing it. So now what? And I have been drawing a lot recently. So we'll get drawn. I send them both on Twitter and Discord. Thank you! Instead of a BRB screen, you need a subscribe one. Should I just have that fuck-ass little button thing? It's so awkward to ask. But please do it. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Holy fuck. Alright, let's read this. If Infold brings back Valko, Tani should have to do a stream with wearing a red head wig. I'll finally do the Sylus cosplay. I have a Sylus wig that I was supposed to wear. Should I just put it on now? It's so fucked though. I've done a Zayne cosplay. I've done a Xavier. No. No! No! You got me fucked up, you see? I did a Caleb cosplay. I've done Zayne and I need to do Sylus. Oh god. Sylus is hard though, because his hairline and my hairline are the same. And it's hard to make the wig fit. That button is so... The one that's like an animation and then it's like the click and the little ding sound. Oh god. Also, Tani, you're welcome for putting that Secret Times thought in your head. Don't make me think about Rafayel. Oh! I did unlock! Before this happened. Oh fuck. I unlocked Zayne. Like Zayne's ear cleaning secret time. I unlocked it. Maybe we should watch it on YouTube. Because I did unlock it. But I don't know if I want to open the app. So we could listen to it together on YouTube just to close this stream out. Maybe that's a good idea. Let me know what you think. Simi, can you do a poll? I'll do the poll on YouTube. You do it on Twitch for me. Zayne's secret time to close the... I'll read this and then we'll listen to that and then I'll go. Zayne secret time reaction YouTube. Okay. Hi Anton, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for down and fill off our poster. Also, I saw you were here yesterday and I didn't say hi to you. I'm sorry. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Let me give you a head pat. I want to see more of your drawings. I need to get better at posting them. That's the one good thing about me going to the office is I have nothing to do and I can't be on my phone. So I just draw a lot. And I know how bad it looks because I'm literally just drawing in my planner, but like, what else can I do? I'm bored. Alright, let's read this. Discussion on lads Valko story. Sorry, I don't know how to say Aoyin like properly, so I just have to say Valko. But if someone can teach me how to say Aoyin and not sound like super stupid, then I would appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Under fragmented dissemination, creative works need complete and rational interpretation. Okay. Fragmented dissemination and public misunderstanding. Currently, internet entertainment discussion is increasingly active, and public exchange about games, film, and other creative works has become an important force driving cultural industry innovation. The collision of diverse viewpoints and personalized aesthetic expression are vital signs of healthy content industry development. Healthy content industry development. Recently, the character Valko from China's leading female-oriented game Love and Deepspace and his related storyline sparked widespread online discussion, continuously occupying social platform trending lists. However, during the dissemination process, fragmented content was extracted and shared out of its complete narrative context, creating public cognitive bias, generating adversarial online controversies, and undermining the construction of a healthy... What's Qinglang? What is that? Online discourse, ecosystem. Industry perspectives hold that the evaluation of creative work should be grounded in the complete narrative, advocating for rational discussion and objective interpretation to avoid superficial readings that generate misunderstandings. That's an excellently written article. This is excellent. I like that. I like that they've just said it so bluntly. So what this is saying is that a lot of people have been talking about Valko, but because they haven't seen everything, all of the discussions are based on things that people are inferring, and it's a lot of people assuming things that aren't true, and they're taking it, they're spinning it, and they're like kind of all skewing the public opinion based on stuff that's not released and not accurate, which I think is excellent that they're calling it out. Qinglang is the ministry. Oh, thank you. So the government. Okay. Right, is that right? It is very well written. The home visit scene in context. The home visit interactive storyline that sparked controversy touches on highly sensitive social topics, including private space boundaries and women's safety, reflecting creative thinking grounded in reality. When examined within the complete game storyline, the scene is built upon long-term emotional bonds and mutual acceptance between the characters. It represents a phased narrative development that follows the natural progression of their relationship, not a sudden intrusion by a stranger. There's no setting of crossing personal boundaries or unauthorized invasion of private space. A significant departure from the surface-level impression created by fragmented online clips. That again, incredible. Oh my god, I thought that said my name. There's a watermark that says Hikari. And I was like, is that my name? What the hell? Qinglang is that internet thing they started back in May to reinforce that people shouldn't have fake comments. Oh, okay, that's good. Whoever was spamming no, boo whoever. Operation Qinglang is to control the chaos in the cyberspace. Okay. I rely on Tani because her new nickname is now Tani Wick, aka Tani Wikipedia. The name is a work in progress. That's cute. Wani? No, I don't like Wani. I hate that. Alright. I like this though because they're calling out the fact that, yeah, it's a bond scene. The bonds come from the characters knowing each other. It's not like a random man in your house. It's like, okay, no, you know this guy to some extent. I mean, it's interesting also that the way that they unlock the bonds is different based on each guy, like the affinity level that you have to be at. So for Caleb, if you notice, his bond requirement, like his affinity level requirement, is very low. And that's interesting because he's the one you've known the longest. So yeah, obviously you don't need to build that much affinity with him. You know him very well. So his is, I believe, 5, and I think Zayne's is also very low because he's your childhood friend too. So his is around 10 or 15, I think. Rafayel's is a little higher. Xavier's is a little higher because they're strangers. And I think Sylus's is the highest because he's the one that you have the most, like, tension with at first. Valko also, I would assume, would be quite high. if I'm thinking about it, I think Valko's might be at like 35, 40 because you don't really, based on what his story is, you don't really know him the way that you know Caleb, or from what we know so far, he is like new to MC. So I have a feeling that his would be similar to like Xavier and Rafayel, so around 20 to 30, I think, probably, to unlock the bond. That's my assumption. But yeah, he's not a stranger. He's not, like, this isn't the first meeting. This is like, he knows you, he's injured, he's come to your house, and he's like, oh, can I come in? And you're like, yeah. And also the fact that they're like cuddling on the bed, like, yeah, you probably do know each other quite well. He says you're enemies. Yeah, I'd assume it'd be high. Like, honestly, if I'm thinking about it, I feel like his would unlock at 40 affinity, or 40 or 50 even. Because, like, yeah, he's new, totally, and he's your enemy. Like, it would probably be similar to, like, Sylus or Raf, you know? It wouldn't be 0. Caleb's is 5, and you've known him basically since birth. Like, you know. Additionally, the controversial dialogue "he'll open the door wide for you" uses masculine third-person pronouns as the subject area across all multilingual versions with clear semantic direction. Online interpretations that this refers to the female protagonist are the result of readings divorced from the original textual context. This type of dissemination, extracting partial materials and severing narrative background, is the core reason for the divergence of public opinion. I really liked how this is written. They're like, yeah, you took it out of context. You can take anything out of context to make it sound bad. And yeah, you literally can. If you take anything out of context and spin it enough, yeah, you can make anything sound bad. Okay, I think this is supposed to come first. So creative work and fictional context. It should be understood that Love and Deepspace is an adult-oriented fictional work set in an imaginary universe. All character designs and storyline— oh, thank God they called it out. I'm surprised you have to, but thank God they did. All character designs and storyline interpretations fall within the scope of artistic creation and cannot be directly equated with real-world interpersonal norms and safety standards. While intrusion into real-world spaces and close proximity offenses carry clear risks, the game's storyline relies on its unique fictional setting, completing artistic expression through mutual character acceptance and complete emotional groundwork, serving character growth and the main narrative rather than constituting guidance or endorsement of real-world misconduct. This is a thing that's like very interesting that I've noticed in online spaces generally recently, is that people seem to think that like writing about something in fiction means that you endorse it as a person. And to that I say, you need to understand things. You need to, like, if people never wrote about stuff to explain to you why it's bad, then we wouldn't know why it's bad. Like, if an author writes about the experience of racism, right? Like, if I was to write a book about what it's like to grow up in England in a very white town as an Indian person, as one of the only Indian people, and the racism that I have gone through myself, and I was to put it in a fictional setting, that wouldn't be me endorsing being racist to, like, if I was to write down all the things that I have experienced firsthand that people have done to me, and I was to put that in a book and sell it to explain to people the racism that can be experienced as an Indian person in that context, that wouldn't be me endorsing being racist to Indian people. That would be me telling you, this is what it's like. This is like a way to explain it to you, right? Like, if I wrote a book about murder, it's not me being like, yeah, go murder people. It's me talking about this is a thing that happens. This is like a way of telling you that this is something that happens in reality. It's not an endorsement. I don't understand why that's like a thing that people don't understand these days. Like, this seems to be like a very controversial thing in fictional spaces of like, oh, this person is writing about like sexual assault, so they must endorse sexual assault. It's like, no. it's like a way of teaching you about a topic. It's very weird to me that this has become a thing, and it's very recent too. Yeah, it's like people saying that video games endorse real life violence. They don't. They're not teaching you how to go and be violent. It's not saying like, if you play Grand Theft Auto, it's not being like, yeah, go steal cars and run over hookers. Like, that's not a thing that they're teaching you to do. It's a game, it's not real. If someone can't distinguish between reality and fiction, that is a literal psychological issue. Like, it's actually a psychological issue. I played shooter games since I've been yeah, I played Grand Theft Auto from 7 years old. And I can't even drive. Like, I'm not out here driving, stealing cars and running people over. Like, what are we doing? It's so stupid. Every time I see someone like canceling somebody for like writing about a topic, I'm like, are you dumb? They're doing it to teach you about the topic. You should just read it and be like, wow, that's shitty, and then move on. Like, what the hell are we talking about? Fictional creative content must be evaluated comprehensively in conjunction with its worldview and the full picture of the plot. Using isolated fragments to draw parallels with real-world issues very easily creates interpretive bias. That whole thing with, like, the real-world murder case and, like, that specifically, to me, was very, very... It was, to me, it felt like a very dirty tactic, right? Because it was very, very sad. I did read about that case. It's very sad, and it's horrifying, frankly, that that is a thing that somebody did. And that is horrible. But nowhere in what happened to... Nowhere in any of Valko's content did they say, Valko is gonna pour water on you. Like, that's not a thing that happened. It was a really weird... I agree, it was fucking weird. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, no, this was like a normal way to do the thing. Whatever. It was fucking weird. Like, I think everyone can agree that it was a weird fucking thing to put out there. Like, even I watching it, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is so odd. But, like, nowhere did it say, like, oh, he's gonna murder you. Like, that's not a thing that happened. That was someone, like, reaching, grabbing a real-world case and, like, shoving it in. And it's like, well, yeah, that was horrible. That was a horrible, disgusting thing that person did. And I don't know, didn't see what happened to the man who did that. I hope he's in jail. But that is an awful, awful, awful thing. And God rest that woman's soul. Like, holy God, that's horrifying. But they're completely separate. Like, they are totally separate. Like, that is not happening in the game. They're not pulling from that. That is not a thing that's happening. I really think it was a Three Little Pigs, Big Bad Wolf reference. Like, totally separate. Yes, it was horrifying. I agree with you. That's horrible. What a horrible man to do something like that. Nothing to do with the game, though. Nothing to do with the game. Like, that's crazy. Frankly, to like pull that is wild. Especially in a game with, like, you know, Caleb in his introductory, like, Caleb kills people, Xavier kills people, Rafayel kills people, Sylus kills people, hell, Zayne's killed a person, they all kill people. I'm pretty sure MC's probably shot somebody. Like, this game it's a game, it's not real, it's not teaching you to go and shoot people. Like, it's a game, it's fiction. And yeah, mental illness will always come into the picture, and somebody could be mentally ill and, like, take it the wrong way. But that is not the game's... Like, in that case, you can't write anything about anything. You can't do anything on the off chance that somebody who is struggling will take it as inspiration and go do something crazy. Like, then you can't write about anything. Except sunshine, rainbows, and lollipops, and, you know, silly, happy, fun time. Which is great, but boring. You know? That's my take. A long-term development plan and regulatory compliance. From a product development perspective, the Love and Deepspace production team publicly announced their long-term R&D plan as early as 2023, clearly stating the direction of iterative updates. enriching the character system, refining worldview content, and developing new storyline directions. Adding new characters is part of the established plan for regular content upgrades and ecosystem improvement, a standard operational model for long-term content in the industry. The content layout of entertainment products has systematic and sequential characteristics. Long-term refined creative achievements, established R&D, rhythms, and core audiences' long-term emotional investment deserve respect and proper recognition. One thing I want to call out is a lot of people do say that main story updates are very slow. And to that I will say, I agree with you. However, I'm going to call out an important point, okay? A lot of the cards, both paid and free that we do get a lot of free cards in the game too, which for some reason a lot of people overlook. You do get a lot of free content in the game too. And a lot of those cards do also weave into the main story. So for example, this is the one I always go back to because it was the first one that I clocked, was like, oh, this directly ties into the main story, is Feverish Attempt, Xavier's Feverish Attempts card. That was a paid card, but that did weave into the main story, and you can clearly see like where in the timeline it falls as well. It does fall, I think, just after his branch story. So I would actually count that as like an offshoot of main story. That's part of Xavier's branch story, right? And that is a paid card, correct? But there are a lot of free cards that you do get in the game, like the 10 Days With You cards, the Heartfelt Gift cards. And yes, their Kindles alone can be standalone game, like, things, right? But they are also part of the main story. They do tie back to the main story. Like, a lot of the free cards do take place not in an... A lot of the paid cards I have noticed are AU, or like alternate realities, or like, oh, a metaflux fluctuation happened and now we're idols, like something like that. Like, there's always something like kind of happening in the paid cards, but all of the free cards, from what I can see, do happen in the main timeline. So I personally would count them as main story updates. Not quite in the way that people expect, but they're free. They do tie into the main story. I would count them as main story updates. So I would say that if you look at all the 10 Days With You cards you get, all of the Heartfelt Gift cards you get, and there's another type of card that you get for free too, I think. But all of those together, the Tender Moments, the Secret Times, they do all tie into main story as well. So yeah, okay, the actual main story button that you click, that main story, yes, is very slow. Like, you get 2 updates a year. But around that, you get a bunch of free cards, you get World Underneath chapters. Like, that all is part of the main story, in my opinion. And that is updated fairly frequently. Like, you do get, like, at least one guy's thing, like, every month or so. There's, like, a 10 Days With You, or, like, a Heartfelt Gift or something. So, you do get a lot of main story updates throughout the year. And I haven't seen anyone bring that up. Yeah, I said 10 Days With You, yeah. So the 10 Days With You and the Heartfelt Gifts, they're free and they're part of the main story. So I don't agree personally that main story updates are too slow, because if you, yeah, okay, I get it. Like, if you only, for example, for me, if I only read Rafayel's stuff, I'd be like, man, he hasn't been in the game for a long time. But that's not necessarily true, because we had Vesper and Glimmer. That was like his, was it Vesper and Glimmer? That was the 10 Days With You? We had that, we had Transparent Ocean. Like, there are main story updates in that way, which I haven't seen anyone bring up. But that's how I see it, personally. I do think that we do get a lot of main story updates. So I don't agree that people think the main story is too slow. It might be too slow for, like, one specific character. I know a lot of people bring up Caleb, but we had Caleb's Chasing Summer card, and is one of the best cards in the game. Like, it's so cute, it's so funny, and it shows you, like, his personality very well. It is, like, tied to the main story as well. It's a free card. There's a bunch of free cards you can get from the Galaxy Explorer. You can get a bunch from Wishing Well. All of those cards standard banner cards as well. They all tie into the main story timeline. So yes, okay, the actual main story button is not updated that often, but there are updates to the main story fairly frequently, if not every month, then every 2 months. So I don't agree with it. I think that they should call that out. I do think that they should call that out. My big complaint is how little diamonds we get. I will say, like, I played Genshin. Lads is very generous. They are very generous. They give you a lot more stuff than any other game that I've played. Like, to get, for example, like, hourglasses and mystic messenger is such a fucking grind. It's so difficult. Like, it's not possible to get all the hourglasses that you need in that game. And that's the same with, like, Genshin. It's the same with, like, any other game. Love and Deepspace do give you a lot of stuff. They do give you a lot of stuff. I agree main story is slow, but my main criticism is lack of communicating. Yeah. People ignoring the free cards annoy me. It just gives ungrateful. If you can't acknowledge what we do get, how can you demand more on the basis of unfairness? But do you agree that, like, they tie into the main story? I haven't seen one. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember the last free card that wasn't tied into the main story. I can't remember the last free card that was an AU. I mean, maybe Xavier's, where he's like a, you're like a plant. That's the only one I can think of. I could see Tani being a gamer that loves grinding. Oh no, I have no patience. But yeah, I personally don't think the main story update is that slow. I don't see it that way. I see we get a lot of free content, we get a lot of stuff that ties into the main story. Yeah, if you only pull for one guy, but like like there's 6 characters, they're gonna get updated slowly in that regard. But like even around the main story updates, you get the time lock key event, you get like the event stories for all of the events are free too, and they also will take place in the main story. Well, Mortality's Tenderness I'm not sure about. But they all take place in the main story too, primarily. In some way, shape, or form. You get the birthday event for all of them. That takes place in the main story. There are a lot of free main story events. I think most cards, including paid cards, tie into the main story, yes. Even the AUs can be foreshadowing. Yeah, I mean, but when I say that, like, I don't know, I think I explained myself pretty well. That's my take. Key finding, according to feedback from the Shanghai Municipal Regulatory Bureau, Shanghai, yes. The Valko storyline content in Love and Deepspace complies with national game content management standards and contains no content settings that violate regulations. The article includes an embedded Weibo post from the official Love and Deepspace account dated December 1st, 2023, in which the team confirmed, yes, Love and Deepspace will continue to release more male protagonists in the future to provide everyone with richer experienced content. Okay, the international petition and domestic support. Regarding the overseas petition to restore Valko as a playable love interest, the iPetitions platform alone has gathered over 240,000 signatures, and domestic support has not diminished. The article states explicitly data at this considerable scale cannot be easily ignored, which is great. The article contains a screenshot of the Change.org iPetitions petition showing 242,680 signatures. We're currently only 4,000 off, so make sure you sign the petition if you haven't already and send it to somebody if you have. Under the banner, bring Valko back as a love interest as it was intended. Correct. Lads is a cultural export vehicle. As the benchmark product for domestically produced female-oriented games, Love and Deepspace combines quality content with mature global distribution capabilities, serving as an important vehicle for Chinese cultural and creative exports. The game deeply cultivates Eastern aesthetic narratives while balancing domestic and overseas market operations, winning major industry honors including Best Mobile Game at Gamescom, setting records for Chinese female-oriented games in international awards. It was simultaneously selected as a national key cultural export project, continuously exporting the unique charm of domestic cultural entertainment content globally and advancing the diversification and internationalization of Chinese digital creative works. That's the other thing, is that the government themselves, again, correct me if I'm wrong, the government themselves have said that Love and Deepspace is excellent for China's reputation. And I would agree, because they do a bunch of like events and they do a bunch of like things outside of, like, they partnered with the self-defense thing for Sylus's birthday, with the art school, art therapy for Rafayel's birthday. They hired, like, the Chinese professor to talk about Caleb Smith. That's one of the first things I ever reacted to on stream. There's so many things that they, like, and, like, they taught us how to make mooncakes, they taught us about paper cutting, like, they really do. Like, I've learned more about Chinese culture in the last year and a half than I have in my entire life, to be honest with you. From this game, specifically. For the first time ever, I was like, oh, maybe I want to visit China. Like, I've never really thought about it. I don't know. I usually tend to just travel to Europe because it's cheaper. But, like, I've been to Japan. I've been planning to go to Korea because I like anime, I like K-pop, and now I like this game. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll go visit China one day as well. Let's see what it's like there. And it's because of this game specifically that idea even came into my mind. Like, you know, it is an excellent way to make, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, like, it's an excellent way to teach people about their culture. However, unfortunately, due to the actions of these children, that is currently being, like, it's very difficult. Like, they're trying to, like, close off, if they close off that to the international players, like, they're losing a massive cultural export immediately, which is very sad for them. Because they have worked very hard to, like, share their culture with us and teach us. And they have. They've done an excellent job. So, it would be a shame. Conclusion on rational interpretation and Qinglang ecosystem. Internet spaces... Sorry, I'm getting tired. Internet spaces should embrace diversity and inclusivity while adhering to objectivity and rationality. The value judgment of creative works cannot rely on fragmented dissemination or emotional interpretations to define their overall content. When facing entertainment controversies, the public should ground themselves in the complete narrative of the work, respect the patterns of artistic creation, and dialectically examine the boundaries between fictional content and real life. I think this is an excellently written article. I hope Infold reads it and takes it seriously. Building a Qinglang online ecosystem requires the joint effort of platforms, creators, and internet users. Platforms need to improve content distribution mechanisms and avoid fragmented, out-of-context, excessive dissemination of content. I agree that platforms should be held more responsible because at the end of the day, like, nowadays, more moderation is just required because a lot of things do get out of hand very quickly. And everyone's got an opinion, right? Like, everyone's got an opinion. And I don't think people shouldn't be allowed to share their opinion, but I think if you can see that things are getting heated, you can see that things are getting, like, dangerous or violent, I think people there needs to be, like, people to step in. So, I agree with that. I think platforms need to be held more accountable for things. Creators should adhere to positive creative direction and deeply cultivate quality content. I agree. Internet users should voice their opinions rationally, embrace differences, and collectively create a healthy online discourse environment that respects artistic works in their entirety. I agree 100%. Supporting the high-quality, sustainable development of China's domestic cultural entertainment industry. I think that's excellently written. Very, very well written article. I agree with it. I think they're right. I think it's listen, a lot of people get a lot of attention, unfortunately. People are brought up in the chat. And I brought this up before too. Rage bait really gets engagement. I know that a lot of people who make content know that. You might notice that the way people title videos to get people to click on them. Because obviously, like, listen, if you make oh my god, Haran. Girl. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, you just threw me all the way off. What the fuck? Oh no. I misclicked and sent an NSFW pic of Zayne to my boss and he immediately saw it, bro. It's like 1:30 a.m. What the fuck? Oh, you're fucked. No, you're fine. Just apologize. Just be like, oh my god, wrong person. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's crazy. Wait, you're an artist. It's fine. You don't work in like an office job, right? You're fine. Just be like, oh, I was doing research. Whatever. It's okay. I don't remember what I was saying. Probably not important. I don't know. I think this whole thing was taken way out of context, blown out of proportion. It's not that serious. Let us get our sexy wolfman back, and anyone who doesn't like him can cry about it. Point blank, period. MS is not the end all be all of everything. I think people are just greedy and act entitled. I agree. Thank you, Riders Quill. I appreciate it. I want a rerun card tomorrow's Cash 22. Yeah. I'm honestly so overwhelmed by all the content I still have to read. I haven't read like most World Underneaths. I haven't read most, like a lot of the 4-star cards, to be honest with you. I'm sure people crying for more frequent MS updates aren't even reading and just care for their own allies' main story and skip everything else. Well, that's what I saw when people are talking about like 500 days since the last main story update. I'm like, no, it's been 500 days since Caleb, but even since then we've had a lot of Caleb content for free. So that's not technically true. He's in every multi-banner event. He's in... There's World Underneaths that relate to him. He's had 10 days with you cards. He's had Heartfelt Gift card. He's got a lot of content too. Sylus and Caleb are still behind on personal anecdotes, and Sylus has been out for 2 years. I agree that that's a problem, but I do think that they were waiting for Valko, and then they'll treat Sylus, Caleb, and Valko as a trio. Just like they treat Xavier, Rafayel, and Zayne as a trio. That was always my assumption. I was working on a horror comic, like I have zero excuses. You're an artist, it's alright, man. Like, artists look at, just be like, it's a reference pic. Because, what was it? Send it to me. Send it to me, I'll tell you how screwed you are. Thank you for reading. No, thank you for sending it to me. I appreciate it. This is a very well written article as well. So shout out. I hope they listen. I really hope they listen. I told him he's pretty. Can I use him as a reference? I hope I don't get chewed up. Just delete it. Can you delete it? I'll DM it to you on Discord. Yo, be careful though. I'm sorry, that was mean. Alright, let's listen to this Zayne thing because it's 12:30 and I have work tomorrow. My fault. I'm a yapper. What can we do? And then I'll leave you. Powerful love. Have them as a trio and thought the Valko would help them all. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought they would just drop everything together as like a bunch. Because Caleb's been out for a year and a half. I really think their issue was that they waited a year longer. Because Sylus was released 6 months after the OG3. Caleb was released 6 months after Sylus. So waiting a year and a half to release Valko was certainly a choice. That also was a problem. I think their problem was waiting. Waiting to release him, period. And waiting to introduce him and then waiting 2 weeks to release him. So I don't know. I hope it improves. Eventually. What is it? Zayne Affinity 165, I think is what it is. Oh my god, have you guys seen the, Zayne, not Zayne, AT's Bad dance? I'm, like, hypnotized by it. Alright, Zayne... Air cleaning? No, Zayne 165. Affinity. Mercury retrograde over in 30 minutes? Let's fucking go. Oh yeah, it is this one. Ear sensation. Okay. I react to these with my eyes closed. So... shout out. I will close my eyeballs and we will reconvene in a little bit. Just so I get the full surround sound experience. Yeah, we're doing one zip because I unlocked this in game, but I don't want to open my game. So it's Zayne. Why are you saying no to ASMR? It's Zayne. It's your man. I'm doing this for you. Hello? Alright, I'm gonna react with my eyes closed to get the full experience. So I will see you guys in a bit.
I'm not an otorhinolaryngologist, so I won't be able to.
You're not a who? Right out the gate. Alright. Why did that skip ahead so far? I'm not an Otome. Oh my god, it's me! Look, that's me. Wow. Cool. I'm sorry, what? I'm not a who? It's okay, this is a safe place. You're at work? Enjoy. Tani's everywhere. I am. I'm in your walls right now. How do you feel? Alright, they skipped ahead for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyeballs. Oh, I don't have my heart rate monitor. I do. Let me put my heart rate monitor on, but I'm gonna flash you if I do that on stream, so just give me a sec. Hold on. I want to give you the full experience, the full Tani experience. If you're new here. If you're new here, make sure you like, subscribble. Oh god, what else? I don't know. Follow on Twitch. Flash who? I'm gonna flash you my titties. If I put my heart rate monitor on camera. You'll see my titties. Which, is not for free. If you give me $1,000, I'll consider it. If you're wearing headphones, volume warning? Oh yeah, I might scream. After discovering Tani's channel, being in the walls sounds like the most normal Tani thing I've ever heard of. What is your impression of me? Like, what impression do I give you that you all think I'm this, like, feral creature? I guess it's probably a feral creature, huh? Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, that makes sense. Please come out of my wall so I can say hi. I am, like, summoned the same way as Valko. You just have to give me chocolate. And then I'll be right there with you. Feral creature, yeah. But you still want to kiss me though, right? Little sloppy makeout moment. Pic sent, as you can see. I'll check it after. I'm currently trying not to flash my tartars to the people. I can give chocolate and some art? Okay. Not even his- oh, is it just a full dick pic? I gotta see this, hold on. Sorry, I need to check Zayne's penis, hold on. Oh my god, Haram, you're fucked! Oh my god! Oh, you're fucked! Oh my god, bro, you're fucked! That's crazy! Oh. Oh my god! Is it big? Oh, hell yeah! It's leaking and shit too. Oh my god, dude, you're you can't even see that it's Zayne. What the fuck? Oh my god, Haram. Oh, you're fucked. Oh my god, that's so funny. I hope you're not screwed, actually. So do I send my CV to McDonald's? I mean, I hope you don't have to. Oh, that is so funny. God, that anatomy is phenomenal, though. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tani's day just got better. Yeah, man. I gotta be honest, it's one of the nicest ones I've ever seen. Can I also see it? No. Oh, that's funny as fuck. Just the concept that you send that to your boss is so funny to me. I'm sure you're fine. It's fine. Alright, listen. In honor of Haram, I'll post it on the NSFW. No, please. Oh my god, that's so funny. Alright, let's listen to this. Okay, enjoy! Can you see my heart? Right, you can. Alright. Before we get started, please make sure you subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and like the video if you like the video. And if you like me, make sure you send me to one of your friends, because they might like me too. Is that obnoxious? That one sounded a little bit obnoxious, right? Sent to the boss at 1 AM is crazy. Alright. He's gonna think you're booty calling him, man. What the fuck? No, it's fine. It's fine. Is he chill? Is he like a chill guy? Alright. Can you unsend it? Okay. I can't even show lads to my friends. I doubt I can show them lads content creators. What? I'm not chill enough for your friends? Wow. Okay. Alright, let's listen to this.
Do you want to start with an ear exam?
Not really.
Ear canal sampling and physical therapy. Since when did ear cleaning have such a fancy scientific name?
You're the doctor, I don't know. Dude.
Alright. I'm not an otorhinolaryngologist, so I won't be able to spot any problems during the ear exam.
Bro just spit bars
But
into
if
my
this helps you
ears.
relax, I'm more than happy to do it for you.
I'm not an otolaryngologist. Someone starts beatboxing in the back.
It's okay. I can still see clearly without my glasses. Come closer.
So you just
Lie
wanted to
down.
be a slut? Sorry.
Where else? Here. If you're still uncomfortable, we can put a pillow on my lap. Good.
Sorry. Nothing's happened. Okay.
How does it feel? I'm only asking as it's common practice. Honestly, I'm very confident in my skills. You can go to other doctors and compare. I can even recommend a reputable physical therapy center.
What the hell is that? Bro's scraping
You
in
can't provoke me. You should know this already.
You wanna bet? Do you think I could rage bait Zayne?
That was an exception.
I could.
So you're getting back at me by having a good time with someone else. Well, I'll admit the way you apologized to me after that was very satisfying.
This man's a freak, bro. What the fuck? What did I do?
How can calluses rubbing against your ear be pleasant? Do you like it? I never imagined the calluses I got from holding a scalpel could be used in this manner. Does it tickle? It's because you're squirming. All right, I'll stop. I only use this hand to hold a scalpel. That's why it has calluses. It doesn't hurt. It's like how you're a hunter with your weapon. The scalpel is my weapon.
What are you doing with that scalpel, bro?
Calluses are but a side effect. Why do you need a pen? What, you're trying to mimic the way I perform surgeries now? You don't hold a scalpel like that. That's how you hold a knife for cutting your food. All right, stay still. Do you want to be my student? I'm a very strict teacher. The punishment for making a mistake is...
Jesus Christ.
being my surgical assistant for a day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to get any work done in that case. I can already imagine you standing before me in a lab coat, nagging me to eat and get some sleep. I used to spend my nights at the hospital. But haven't I been coming home every night now? I won't stay overnight at the hospital unless there's an emergency. Of course I'm happy when you're with me. However, the sofa in my office is only big enough for one person to sleep on. It can't fit two people. I'll be by myself then. You'll just go home while the doctor is swamped with work. That's rather unprofessional. Allow me to correct myself. It's a sofa for one, but if you really want to sleep with me, I wouldn't say it's impossible. I can even let you have more space. I'll sleep on the edge, in case you roll off the sofa as you sleep.
I mean, it's a pretty simple thing. You just lie like that, and I'll just, you know, like that. Pretty simple. We'll figure it out. Dr. Zayne. Doctor. How long is this?
It's done. Let's switch to the other ear.
Ow. Oh no, this is my sensitive one. No. No.
Keep your feet under the blanket. You'll feel warmer. Why do you feel cold?
Jesus Christ. Hello? Chill!
Keep yourself tucked in. You'll feel warmer soon. Didn't you buy an electric blanket 2 days ago? Cover yourself with it before going to bed. You've been crawling up into a ball while sleeping these past few days. And when I hug you, you feel it's too warm. I didn't try to do anything. I only wanted to warm you up.
Who asked, Zayne? What were you
Taking advantage
doing?
of others while they're vulnerable isn't my style.
Well, that's certainly. It's like, I didn't do anything, I swear. It's like, no one asked. I didn't say you did. What the fuck? I didn't touch you, I swear. It wasn't me, it was the ghost.
All right. Your ear exam is over.
Yay.
Are you satisfied with this ending?
No, I need a happy ending. Exactly.
What would you like me to examine next?
This pussy. Sorry. He's like, I'm not a gynecologist.
If you think a stethoscope is too cold, we won't use it. Don't worry. A doctor's hands can be used in the place of a stethoscope when necessary.
Is he touching my titty? Dr. Zayne, you dog! Well, that was fun. Wait, what made my heart rate go up? No, I don't want to hear this. Stop. What happened? Ear, nose, and throat. Otologist. What made my heart rate go up, lolly? What happened? I can't see. My heart rate's at 69 right now. That's very funny. I got my balls. Sorry, what happened? There's so many things. What were you guys talking about? Oh god. Oh god. What are you guys talking about? Now I'm scared. When I see Twitch chat went crazy, now I'm scared. When he was talking about doing stuff while you were sleeping, it popped up to like 87. I will neither confirm nor deny without a lawyer present about what my kinks are. Thank you so much. Alright, let me think. Let me read this. Let me read this. Is Tani picking on Simi? Always. By the way, now whenever I close my eyes, I see Nikki from Obsession. Like I'm just like, oh, she's behind me, isn't she? Every single time. I'm sorry, but as someone who works in med, I cannot take the sexy doctor roleplay seriously. Dude, I was the sexy doctor at one point. Like, what do you mean? Whenever I do this, I'm like, damn, is this what gets people going? Like, should I just whip my lab coat out? Should I get my stethoscope out? Like, would people would people feel bricked if I did that? Oh no, he's gonna clean ears. I'm gonna affect trouts. Put your glasses on, bitch. Pillow on his lap because he's hard. I fear Tani and I had the same thought again. Wait, what happened? Tani just uses her hands to pull Zayne's head down for a kiss. Oh yeah, for sure. Nah, I just flip over and suck his dick. It just, like, maybe other people get all flustered with the medical jargon, but I'm like, this is not hot at all. No, I'm just getting, like, mad war flashbacks to, med school. I'm like, ah, fuck this one. Out of all the guys he's immune to rage bait, he'd just stare at you until you behaved. He would, too. I would be scared. To be honest, Zayne scares me a little bit because, like, I know of all the people, like, he could put me in my place, and I don't like it. Sylus, I could get away with anything. Caleb, I could get away with anything. Rafayel, I think I could get away with anything. Xavier, to an extent, I think I could get away with anything. Valko, I think I could certainly get away with anything. He is the only person who I think I could not get away with anything. He'd be like, behave. And I'd be like, hey. I could rage bait him, I could rage bait anyone. Yeah, you can. He freaky, he is. Rage bait Tani next. Easy, I did it like 10 times today. And it gets funnier every time. Hey, say calluses one more time, Zayne. It's so sexy. I'm about to bust. Take a shot every time he says calluses. I could see Tani being a surgeon with these shaky ass hands. No, I'm kidding. I did do surgery on a grape. One time. Yeah, punish me, daddy. Spank me, tug on my balls. People complaining about Caleb, but there's Zayne trying to Grey's Anatomy his relationship. I don't know what that means. Nothing but a lab coat. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, he's imagining me naked in a lab coat right now. This pervert. I can't forget the pen incident. You know, I need to re-listen to that. I have a warm spot I'd like you to touch. Tani making that face is always a good sign. What face did I make? Did he put us in the microwave? I've had enough. Oh god. I only judge the streamers because they're an exception. They make it fun to troll. Don't troll me. I'll ban your ass. Please don't spoil Obsession. What did I spoil? I just said I see her in the out of the corner of my eyeballs. You should have watched it with us. I did do surgery on a grape. I did. Nikki Tutorials? What did she do? Don't out her like that. I know. Like, what the fuck, man? Just outing my kinks on live? Like, that's crazy. Well, that's it from me on that note. It was the only part that popped up. It was entertaining. You should have seen me react to that one Caleb secret times. Honestly, I feel like I'm a better person for not having seen Obsession. No, don't watch it. I literally told my colleague today, I was like, don't watch it. She's like, oh, I saw a clip of that. Is it good? And I was like, it's phenomenal. Don't watch it. The one Caleb one was hilarious. Wait, which one? Because the first time I reacted to his ear cleaning one was insane. Zayne can give me crotch calluses, I'll be his roll of sandpaper. You need to behave yourself, miss. After what you did. After what you've done today. I just remember one where you were losing it. Were you here for that ear cleaning one? Because I did scream. I did. I think, no, it was just me, Simi, and Luna at that point, I think. It's 1 a.m. No, it dead ass is. I need to go to sleep. Can you hear? Like, I'm not able to speak. I will be back tomorrow. God forbid. So if you want to make sure you know when I'm live, please make sure to subscribe on YouTube and like the stream if you liked the stream. And also turn on notifications. I don't know what the fuck. If you want to leave a comment, please feel free. I'll listen to them all. And I'll read them all and I'll reply to you. If there's something to reply to. I'll try to reply to everything. Well, you get a little heart from me. And please follow on Twitch. And if you want to throw a prime my way, I will always say thank you. That's it. That's all I've got. Wait, Evie, how long have you been here? Let me check. Then I'll know. Oh, you've been here for a while. Holy shit. Maybe it was the Netherlord one, because that one made me lose my mind. Oh, the one, wait, the fruit one. That's the one that I was screaming at. Yeah, that's on YouTube. That one was crazy. That one was crazy. What was that voice? I don't know, man. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, the fruit one. The fruit one that made me laugh so hard I peed myself. When he was like, anyway, here's this book. This fucking guy, man. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be back. God, I just got Zayne's penis on my screen. Thanks to Haram, I do just have Zayne cock and balls on my screen. That's it. I'm saying this as a compliment, but you're the streamer who acts the most 18+ streamer I've seen. Good. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I've got Zayne's. I almost picked up my phone to show you. I can't do that. You peed on stream and I wasn't there. On that note, I'm leaving. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. We'll see what we're gonna do. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Whether we play some 4 stars, whether we play some something else entirely. I don't know. Whether we just draw, maybe we'll just draw and hang out. Maybe there'll be more updates. Who knows? But regardless, I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, you join the Discord if you want. That's where I keep people updated. We hang out, we yap. If you're on YouTube, you can shoot me a DM. Just make sure you send a picture so I know you're a subscriber. And if you are on Twitch, then you can redeem it using channel points. And yeah, thank you for watching. That's it. I don't really have much else to say. I'm very tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a good evening. Peace out. Love you all very much. Bye. Goodbye. May Zayne visit you in your sleep.